That's a C major.
Fancy green numbers, you're on.
Are we on?
Yep.
America, 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 fuck yeah. Coming to you to save the motherfucking day, America, fuck yeah. Freedom is the only way, no terrorists, your game is through. Cause now you'll have to answer to America, fuck yeah. So go lick on my butts and suck my balls, I don't care. McDonald's, fuck yeah, Walmart, fuck yeah, the Gap, fuck yeah, baseball, fuck yeah, the NHL, fuck yeah, rock and roll, fuck yeah, the internet, fuck yeah, slavery, fuck yeah! Now I'm gonna end it there because it's not even, I suck. Happy 4th of July, America, fuck yeah.
Well, that's the entire podcast. There's nothing left to do. Let's go home.
That's it, we're done.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. We're done. There's nothing left.
I was like, lick my balls and then fuck it.
Oh my gosh.
And something. Okay, let me put
It's
this
lick
back.
my butt and suck on my balls.
It's so hard. Because it should be the other way. It should be
Is
the
it?
other way.
It's hard, is it? I wonder what
There's
you're
a cat.
implying there.
Saw a cat and a bunny for a second on the stream.
Huh?
I saw a cat and a bunny for a second on the stream.
You didn't see
It
anything.
was a 4 weeks give.
Oh, I should see the stream actually. I'm not looking at
You
it.
didn't see anything, Lore. There's nothing there.
I did. I saw it all, man. I saw it all.
I saw it all.
I saw everything, man. I've seen some shit.
I've seen it all, Kirby. I've seen it all.
Oh, yeah, I just saw it too.
Yeah, I just saw it too. Will saw it. I saw it.
You didn't see anything.
I saw
Are
it.
you
God.
calling me blind?
Oh god. Yes.
How rude.
Are you calling me a big blue liar? I'm mostly
calling you a
offended by the
sad
blue
Kermit.
part, not the liar.
I'm calling you a
I'm like,
sad
my pants aren't on fire. I'm not even wearing any.
Oh.
What are pants again? What is this foreign concept?
Oh gosh.
They're these things you can wear on your legs. I don't know why people do it.
I've had this page open for like 24 hours because I knew I wouldn't forget this was happening. Because I knew I would forget this was happening.
We're already
Oh my
dropping
God.
frames.
What's up, Jade? Oh, we're already dropping
Hey,
frames?
Jade.
Why are we dropping frames? I'm streaming at 1100.
Oh, man.
I dropped it way
Right.
the fuck down.
Dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. I thought this week we were wearing little items to show our patriotism.
Oh gosh.
It's funny how half of this podcast is not even American.
Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
a guy from the land of Canada,
Canada.
and then
The
we have
mysterious
someone,
land of Toronto, Canada.
and we have someone from Australia, Stan.
Australia.
Really stand.
It's in northern Russia.
It's one of
Yeah.
those old Russian, yeah.
Isn't it China?
It's a tiny little Australian.
Buffer intensifies, holy crap.
It's a tiny little country in northern Russia. I might be able to fix this. If I stop insert stream, I can drop it by even more.
Drop
make
it
it
like
look
it's
even
hot.
crappier.
Drop it like it's hot. Is the beam's gonna get at you?
Yep.
Drop
Time
it
to
like it's
time to lower the
Martin's
stream
butt.
quality. We will
Drop
be
it like
right
it's
back.
Martin's
I am
butt.
pausing the stream.
Okay.
Pausing the stream. Let's see if we drop frames. I've lowered the audio bit rate too.
Do you know who, are we back? I was gonna say something
It's
really
showing
bad.
green. It's showing green. If you were gonna say
Yeah,
something
stream's
bad, that was the
starting.
perfect time to say it because you're live.
No, I was just gonna say something really random. I was gonna be like, do you know that Andrew WK has a pizza guitar and it's amazing?
We're showing
It's a
green
guitar
numbers.
shaped like a pizza.
I want a pizza shaped like a guitar.
Here,
You can just make one of those.
you can just
Yeah.
make it. Look at that. It's fucking
I
amazing.
ate it last night. It was
Let's
really
see.
fucking good.
No,
Oh
like
my
and
gosh.
the guitar is a pizza. You gotta look at it.
Yeah, it's a slice
Add.
of pizza.
Window capture.
No worries. All Okay, so let's get this started. I hope we're...
Hold on, I want to show people this.
Can I just say thanks to Jade, who followed me on Twitter?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. That was
Shoutouts
really
to
nice.
Jade.
Shit.
He's a mod in my
Facebook.
channel. He's pretty cool. He's always helping out. Shoutouts to him. He helped me set up the Steam group for my channel. So shoutouts to Jade.
Oh
Pretty
my
cool
gosh.
dude.
The people on stream can now see the pizza guitar.
Oh shit. That's
Can
awesome.
we?
He's got the derpiest expression on.
Hey, Charizard Boy 2, what's up? Welcome.
Charizard!
Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
It's the oh my god, that's great. That's awesome.
Too many gifts. Okay.
Derpy,
Turn the
gets
picture
the
off.
guitar.
Oh my
Make
gosh.
it cover the whole
Okay,
thing. Isn't
so
that the
for
best
everyone
guitar
in
ever?
chat, here is the document containing all of today's topics with handy links. Bam!
Skibbity-doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I'm a Scotman.
Okay, now that we're actually not dropping massive amounts of frames, well, even then it was still dropping like 5%.
Oh, yeah. Can I just ask Jade, what amount of cookies are you up to in Cookie Clicker?
Oh, I know yesterday he was like
Oh,
drowning
yeah.
on cookies.
Like quadrillions of cookies.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think I had I think I was up to like 1 or 2 sextillion baked, and then I just
Is
quit.
that even a number?
Here, let me pull it up. I will pull
Is
it
that
up.
so many cookies that people just want to have sex with you all the time? So it's a set
Yes, it's a rite of passage in my country. Yeah,
But
there
then
we
as
go.
soon as you get
Cookies
too many,
baked
they
all
You're from
time.
America. America doesn't have any culture. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we don't need
Whoa!
culture.
Yeah,
We don't
we
need
do.
culture. We have processed cheese.
Deep fried stuff, you don't need culture.
You don't need culture when we got deep fried
Oh
stuff.
my god.
Got like double deep fried Twinkies.
So much culture.
Here we go. Cookies baked all time, 2.678 sextillion.
Oh my god.
I think I made too many. And then I just stopped playing. I gave up on
Look
it.
at that. He has about 6 quadrillion. I don't even know if that's a number. Those sounds like made up. Those sound like made up numbers.
No, they're actual Latin prefixes.
There is a trick to Cookie Clicker lore. Resetting. If you do what is called a soft reset, you get heavenly chips. And those are the real cookie production.
Or could you just
multipliers.
leave it running all day?
How do I do that? Like, how do I do a soft reset?
Hold on, let me pull up Cookie Clicker again.
MLG Cookie Clicker here. On the
You'll
Sanctus
get
podcast.
for about every I think it's quintillion you make, you're gonna get about a heavenly chip. Go into stat or menu and click the red reset button. Do not click wipe save.
But I'm only up to trillions.
If
That's
you
how-
hit if you can get yourself to wait, let me see. Maybe it was trillions. Heavenly chips.
Chillions and jillions. Bazillions.
Million, billion, trillion. Yep.
This is a
1
great-
quadrillion.
this is a Great podcast, guys, about games. Just the
Yeah.
Cookie Clicker game.
It's so
Everyone
new
should
too. Like it's what everyone's talking about right now.
Cookie Clicker's
Cookie
not
Clicker
new.
game on
That's the joke.
That's not the new thing.
That's
Okay,
the
okay,
joke,
we're
Sanctus.
we're
That's
getting
the
off track. We're getting off track. We need to
Should we
do
talk about this new
introductions.
game, Flappy
We need
Bird?
to do introductions. We just
Okay,
need some
introductions.
Please, introductions. Okay, we'll start going clockwise. You over there, Merton.
Okay, what's up? I'm Martin Perez, and I have a Twitch channel called MrtnPrzStreams, and I stream Pokemon and a lot of fun stuff. And it's a really exciting time for my channel because it's about to end, and we're gonna have a grand finale, and then 2 new games are coming in, and it's gonna be fun. So come check it out.
Okay.
I usually play casual, so don't expect quality gameplay at all.
High quality non-content.
Exactly. It's a podcast, basically. with
And now we
video
go
games.
next on the list. Going clockwise. We got dirt down there.
Hey, I am InMyDayWeHadDirt, and I speedrun, just started, Paper Mario. But I am doing a one-time special of Voltorb Flip sometime next week. Yeah. Me and you're gonna race. Mart and I are gonna race, so hype for that.
Hype.
Yep. And that's about it for now. Might pick up other games later.
I kind of hoped for you to, like, I can't, like, take your introduction seriously anymore because I just think of our special guest.
Oh, God. Yeah, we have a special guest at the end of the stream, but we don't get to say who it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprise guest.
Next on the clock, we go down to pelvic thrusting assassin. I mean Lore.
Hi, twitch.tv, LorIsAwesome. I mostly stream casual games, though I'm starting to speedrun Dust Force. Whenever Ants is over, say hi, Ants.
Hi, I'm Ants.
We co-op
friend.
Guacamole together.
You can find me playing with Lore.
Playing with me on the stream. Yep, that's sexy.
The stream.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, but I have a 24-hour stream coming up next Tuesday, so which is your guys' Monday, which shouldn't be that bad. After I go out shopping to get, many energy drinks.
Starfax temperatures.
Starfax temperatures.
No Starfax.
Oh. We're playing dating sims, like Had a Full Boyfriend.
Oh my god, please.
Please, I love that game.
In which I will be fully voice acting the entire thing, possibly whilst being drunk.
Awesome. I need to see that.
Octodad, we're going to play some Half-Life 2, so...
Go Nippon.
If you want to come around, you can hang out next Tuesday. The link's right there, and I'm now up to Sanctus.
It's me! Hi!
It's me, it's Sanctus.
It's me, it's Sanctus. Hello, I'm the Sanctus Next. Find me on youtube.com/thesanctusnext or twitch.tv/sanctusnext. I do both. I do a ton of shit. And stuff I do on Twitch generally doesn't end up on YouTube and vice versa, except for the podcast. Also, on the note of dating sims, I bought Long Live the Queen with the intent of streaming it.
Oh, Long Live the Queen's fucking awesome. I've just got to say, I've got it.
I've never played a dating sim in my life, so I don't know about that.
I just defeated my assassins, repelled my neighboring countries. I died by chocolate.
I never played a dating sim, but I do want to play for my 69 follower special, which is a thing I'm doing because I'm immature. For my 69 follower special, I want to play the Sims
69.
Herbs. On my GameCube, the one with the black eyed peas, which is basically terrible.
Yes.
And I want to play it.
I am so there.
I'll take this as a chance to plug the Saskats. So I want to do it with the Saskats. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out later. But the Saskats is a group of streamers. It's 6 of us, and InMyDayWeHadDirt and LorIsAwesome are part of that group. And it's the 3 of us, triple agent with 3s instead of E's. Jerkrow, who's a world record holder of Big the Cat and Sonic Adventure DX. And
what no one cares about.
and Strider.
I care.
I care. It's so hype. It's so hype.
He got down to it.
Do you have a world record, Sanctus? Do you have a world record?
I hold the record for how many chickens I exploded.
And Strider 7Nets is a super cool Smash Bros. Competitive guy.
That's Toaster Struder.
So yeah, Saskats, plug it in. We're gonna try to stream all together more often. So yeah, that's a thing.
Hashtag Saskats.
Hashtag Saskats.
Also, Charizard Boy introduced himself, but he's not a guest.
Charizard Boy is our guest. He's our guest in the chat.
Exactly. Shoutouts to Charizard Boy too. He's amazing. He's such a cool guy.
What happened to the first one?
And a great actor, by the way. I've seen some of his actor
You
work.
don't want to know.
Charizard Boy is actually great. Every single time I go to Sasscat's stream or any other one of my friends' streams, he's always there supporting.
Yeah, you should check out his streams as well. They're pretty chill.
What
He streams, if I'm correct, he streams Pokemon Puzzle League and Starfat's Temperatures.
Starfix.
I think I should send him the Jontron video so that he gets the reference. Because every time I bring him up, he's like, "What? Why don't you say it temperatures?"
Oh my gosh, that video was amazing. Yeah.
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 Oh, it's derailing already.
Yep. We haven't even hit a
the
topic.
first topic.
Everything is going to shit. We've resorted to we've resorted to
extraordinarily
fucking weird
professional.
noises and impressions already.
Give me some water.
What do you have to say that while I'm drinking water?
Yup. That's why I said it.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Aaron. Anyways, let's move on before I just start quoting Game Grumps all day. Can we move on? First topic, please. Let's do this.
Merton, what's the first topic, Merton?
Oh, I get to choose. Can we do? Let me just say that this title is actually misspelled in the list of topics, and it says "Mom Against Gam."
Yup. If you see the Twitter, it literally says Gam. Mom's against Gam.
We hate Gam.
No. Mine has a question mark, so it's like Moms Against Gam?
Mom's against Gam. What is Gam exactly?
Are we against Gam, I guess?
What is Gam? Let me Urban Dictionary that shit.
What it is, it's a joke Twitter account that's acting like a very stupid set of parents.
Okay, so according to Urban Dictionary, oh damn, that's I don't think I can talk about that in this podcast. I don't know what the rating of this podcast is.
It's rated R for.
Well, I just said fuck. I said yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think. I have no restrictions on what I say, so
Okay,
you
so
should
there's
not
two
feel any-
definitions. The first one is really PG. It's gams, a nice long pair of female legs.
That's actually pretty old slang. That's like from the 20s.
I don't know why moms would be against that. Anyhow, second definition is Scottish slang for oral sex performed by a woman to a man. So blowjob, I guess.
Sounds exciting.
Oh, so that's why moms are against Gam. Now I get it.
Even although every single tweet that this account gives out is literally stupid.
I love how the description says, "We're a group of moms," parentheses, and dads. We matter too. That's matter.
Like, they have an arbitrary line graph there and I put it on the screen.
Oh my god. Who wants to do a dramatic reading of some of the tweets?
Oh, I'll do it. Oh my gosh, I'm good at dramatic readings.
Knock yourself out.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
For those of you who stay... Bleh. For those of you who...
Do we need another one? We need another host. We'll hear another
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay.
All right.
I'll evict myself from the stream. I'm sorry, I'm done. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Anyways, go ahead. I was just fucking around. For those who say video games are harmless. Come on, Sanctus. You're gonna do the... how is it? The inner world voice. Sanctus!
This.
Okay, I'm back. I turned off my camera and everything.
Oh my god. I'm dealing with kids here.
If you actually think video games are art, you need to stop hitting buttons and hit the museum.
That was really good, but can I do another rendition?
No.
If you actually think video games are art, you need to stop hashtag hitting buttons and hashtag hit the museum.
Yep.
What happens if I click that hashtag?
Hey.
Oh, there's people actually tweeting about it.
Here, I'm gonna try and do it in a mom voice, actually, so it's
Oh,
moms
God.
against games.
Yes, do it.
Do that, is there such thing one?
Okay. All right. You know, sweetie, some have asked, is there such a thing as a good video game? But, darling, that's like asking if there's a good form of murder. The answer is no.
The moms.
I love how it
The
is
moms.
signed the moms. Where are you? Where the moms?
For the moms.
Sounds like a punk rock band of 5 dudes.
There's a...
Hi, what's up, everybody? We're the moms, and this is our first song. Fuck the system.
There's a picture on here. There's a picture on here that's supposed to be a screen cap of a game. It's amazing.
Sex is good. Violence is best. Kill.
Kill.
Can somebody here? Can somebody here make a really good Russian accent?
Sex is good. Violence is best. Kill. That was probably horrible.
From the violent NES game Bionic Commando. Those are really good graphics for an NES game, though.
Looks like it was photoshopped.
It almost looks fake.
Almost.
Almost looks fake.
Question. At what age should you have the talk about gaming? The answer. A game-free lifestyle should be established at infancy. Signed,
Signed
moms.
The Moms. Oh my god. Now I want to start a punk rock band called The Moms.
Should we blame video games or bad parenting for violent crime? Answer. Letting your child play video games is bad parenting.
Oh my god, there's...
Signed the moms.
So there's one with a picture of, I'm assuming that's Duke Nukem, but I've never seen that actual picture of Duke Nukem. And it says, the president has been kidnapped by ninjas. Who cares? Grab a bat, smash windows. Are you bad enough yet? What? It doesn't even make sense.
It isn't. That's the whole thing.
But I like the accompanying tweet that says, "Ask your father about this. He knows."
He knows.
Like,
Oh my god.
your
I also
father knows
love...
about kidnapping the president by ninjas. Really?
Support President Obama's bill mandating strong background checks for violent video games. Retweet for awareness.
You know what's funny? Now that you say that, I come from a country where that actually happened. Like, they banned a lot of violent video games because they were violent. Like, they were straight up banned from my country. Like, Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Yet they don't ban violent
Australia
movies.
does that a lot. Australia does that a lot, especially with the Mortal Kombat. That was a huge thing that came out before we even had an R rating.
We've only just got it.
And you know what? It was funny because there was what is the game? What's the name of the game? Fuck. Mercenaries? You know Mercenaries?
Yes.
Mercenaries 2 was actually based in Venezuela. And in the game, you had to kill the Venezuelan president. So naturally, it got super bad in my country because my president said that it was a plan from the CIA to inject the idea of killing the president on all the kids on our nation.
Oh my gosh. Oh, here's a good
Some
tweet.
North Korea kind of shit.
I found a good tweet. When
I
I
love
see
the
a
replies.
homeless man, I immediately think, why did his parents let him play video games?
Oh,
You know what the sad thing, though? The really sad thing about this fake parody account is that there are some parents that actually think this way.
yeah. But you know
Yeah,
what?
but-
I think that's kind of the point. It's like parody, right? So they're like making fun of the point, showing that it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, this can't be for you. Have you seen? Did you see the reply where the guy just puts a fucking Xbox on the toilet?
Yeah, I saw that. Oh god, I gotta find that. Where's that at?
Yes.
It's a Vine. Someone replied with,
There we go.
"Great news, Moms Against Gams. A concerned mother dropped off an Xbox for us to dispose of, and it's just a guy putting an Xbox 360 on a toilet and flushing it."
They
It's
found
funny.
some contraband. It was a baggie full of Wiimote.
Yeah, it looks like a bag
Yeah.
of weed, but it's just, yeah, it's hilarious.
It's just a Wiimote in a baggie.
I love how there's one Oh, I actually follow this guy on Twitter. I didn't see it. It's Horton and Tonto. Follow him on Twitter. He's hilarious. He has a reply actually posted on this article that says, "Why did we ignore the signs? Why?" And it's a screenshot from fucking motor fucking bikes for the SNES. I don't even remember the title. NES.
Looks like I think
Third
it's
bike.
Excite Bike.
Excite Bike. Yeah, that one.
Bike. Yeah.
Excite Bike for the NES, and the signs in the back says, "Serious Gamer Al Qaeda Guild is recruiting." Oh my god.
If you
And
scroll
there's
down, there's
one of-
another good picture.
Yeah, the menu for Super Mario Bros. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I put it on stream. There's a picture of someone who found Metroid Prime inside of a gun case with guns. It says, "This was in Brendan's gun case. What if my 4-year-old got into it and found this game?"
Oh my god. I love the Super Mario one says the options are connect to Dragnet, learn to cause, and then join a gang.
Oh gosh, there's this one further down. It's I'm sad to report my little Tyween has seen the same thing in a role-playing game, and the options are drugs, sass, weapon, cuss, pot, root, and death.
Death.
And the character's name is Mean Teen.
Mean Teen. And he wears a bandana.
You go wear them bandanas, it's a gang sign.
Oh god. It kind of reminds me of Doritos Ontario. You probably don't know about that account because you're not from Ontario.
Oh my god.
There was a thing called Doritos Ontario. It was a parody of account of Doritos, and it was amazing. And it actually brought some business to Doritos, even though the guy had nothing to do with Doritos at all.
On that note, I scrolled down a bit. There's a whole bunch of a picture of a bunch of replies to this account who people thought it was a real account.
Yeah.
There's Ryan says, "Get cancer." Yogi says, "Oh my god, get fucking cancer, idiots. I hope you all fucking die in a forest fire moron."
Oh my god. Lindsay says, to a group of moms, says, "Kill yourself. I hope you and your family get prostate cancer." I don't think she knows women don't have prostates. Or do they? They don't, right? They don't. I'm pretty sure they don't.
They do have an equivalent organ,
But it's not a prostate.
but it derived from the same organ before
Girls, can you
gender
check real
changes
quick?
as a fetus.
Hold on.
I'm getting too much science.
Look, we can all get ass cancer. Let's leave it at that.
Ass cancer.
Ass cancer.
Ass cancer.
Damn.
Cancer, oh you mums, says Charizard Boy.
Gosh. It's so stupid. Sorry for retweeting the filth that gamers say. Use their actions as a warning for your children. That is what they become.
Against Gams. Against, sexy legs, I guess.
But games is the best part of the day.
Dude, what's wrong with your spelling? For Grass Simulator on the list of topics, you wrote Grass Simulbator.
Yep.
Is this okay? Is this like intentional?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Oh my god. It's
Oh,
hilarious.
well, yeah, okay. Whatever floats your goat.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yep, I even put it on stream. A lot of these pictures I've been putting on stream.
It's hilarious. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Whatever floats your boat.
Oh gosh. So you want to move on to Grass Simulator?
I'll move on to whatever.
Let's move on to Grass Simulator.
Oh man. Is this literally watching grass grow?
I think, I
there's
think it's
cows.
like yes, there are cows
Oh.
Oh gosh.
and a revolver for some reason.
Yep. There's weapons. Oh my gosh.
I love how these simulator things are just getting more and more ridiculous to the point where they're stopped being funny and they're just straight up ridiculous.
It was literally a response to Rock Simulator, which we brought up in a previous podcast.
Yeah, and wasn't Rock Simulator a response to Goat Simulator, and wasn't Goat Simulator a response to something else? It's just
Goat
getting
Simulator
silly.
was a response to the overabundance of simulator games.
Mm-hmm.
Then Rock Simulator was a joke about the joke game, and now Grass Simulator is a joke of a joke of a joke.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know, it's getting a little bit,
Have you waited all your life for a game that brings plot and gameplay together? Well, we have the game for you, with full realistic grass physics, beautiful skyboxes, and cows.
You know what's the worst thing? Well, not worst, just disappointing. They called it Grass Simulator, and they didn't make it, and they didn't make it a wheat joke. They didn't make it a funny joke.
Oh, you know what? Now that you mention it, I'm really disappointed about that too.
Yeah, the perfect opportunity
Yeah.
wasted.
Yeah.
Grass Simulator, and it's just a guy like watching TV in his house, and he's all like, "That's funny." And then he's like, "I should order pizza."
Warm
Grass-
potato chips.
He's like, "Where did I put my phone again?"
Grass Simulator's the game of the next generation.
And then
Here
you
are
play
the
Call
awesome
of Duty
things.
inside Grass Simulator, and a bunch of 13-year-olds yell stuff about your mom all day.
You know, that's why Call of Duty Ghosts failed. They spent all their money on next-gen dogs. They needed next-gen grass. You know? We don't need no mo-capped
Rock
dogs.
Simulator!
We need mo-capped grass.
Mocap to grass.
You see some
I-
guy in a field just pasting little white balls to play.
My question is, can you just lay down and see and just watch the grass grow? That is my question, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be,
Are there
that's the big
different
thing.
breeds of grass? Because like you have the
Is that even a thing?
yeah, there are like tons of different types of grass, like crabgrass. Yeah.
I'm just racist. I think they're all the same to me.
But it lists it on the features. It has grass, dynamic grass graphics, and more grass.
More grass.
Realistic weather.
There's bound to be at least a few different grass.
I'm just
skins
waiting
in
for
there.
the Jesus DLC where there's just a guy with a lawnmower going around. He's like, and you just go, "Hey Jesus," and he's like, "Hola, señor," and keeps on mowing.
I'm Molon.
Hi, Molon.
$5 I'm Molon.
Hello, I'm Jesus.
See, $5 I'm Molon.
No, it's not a lawn. They have cows. The cows lead the grass.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
We have cows. We don't need Mexicans. Oh my god, that was terrible. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
I'm gonna make that a little video clip, and I'm gonna have that forever. It's just Martin spelling off racism. We have cows. We don't eat Mexicans. That's gonna go down in history forever.
That's basically what Dirt said. I'm just pointing out her
No,
racism.
No.
Because she
I
said, like, you don't need a Mexican, there's cows there.
No, I said there's cows there, so it's not like a front lawn. It's like their food.
Oh,
Sure.
Sure, Dirt. Backpedal.
We have cows. Sorry, no work for you.
Sorry, no work for you. We have cow.
We have cow.
We have cow, no
See?
work for you.
See, we have cow.
Go back to Tijuana.
Oh gosh, and now all I can think about is when J-Rod and them called that Chinese buffet. Hello, Rocky. I think
In the middle
Laura's the
of
only one
stream?
that knows that one.
You just reminded me a lot of I don't know if this guy's still around. Ownage pranks. I used to like a long time ago, years ago. He was the guy that uploaded like prank calls on YouTube. He was kind of huge at the moment. I don't know if he is anymore. But he was
gosh.
hilarious. He used to call Chinese restaurants all the time. He's like, like somebody, I want to order the cock and ball chickens. I want the cock and ball chicken. It's
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
hilarious. And the poor, confused Chinese lady was like, what is cock and ball chicken?
Oh my gosh. There's a YouTube channel I was watching. It was a guy who only used soundboards and would call government institutions with it.
Holy crap. An Obama soundboard.
Wow.
They had Wilford Brimley call Liberty Medical. I'd
Damn.
like to talk to you about diabetes. my gosh.
Oh yes, Charizard knows what I'm talking about. Hello, I would like somebody who is a pick a Chinese. Like some boy, and then he's saying, "Are you Vietnamese?" And the guy said, "Yes, I'm Vietnamese." He's like, fuck you, Vietnamese piece of shit. Chinese number one. This is so fucking.
That's so fucking mean.
I don't want to talk to Vietnamese.
Oh, no. It's so mean.
It's so mean. Like it's old school. That's like 2010, 2009 kind of shit.
That's
Wait,
really
2009
bad.
is old school now?
For in internet years, I guess.
In internet years.
That year.
That's about the time I found Rejected funny.
Oh my gosh.
Rejected by Don Hertzwitz or whatever. Oh, those were the times. I was like so young and so stupid.
Oh gosh.
My anus is bleeding.
My anus is bleeding.
I'm fully fought and saucy.
And all the kids are cheering.
Yay! My anus is bleeding. Yay!
Yeah, Martin knows it.
Damn, that's old.
Oh my gosh, that is really old.
That is really old. I am a banana.
I'm a banana.
My spoon is too big. My spoon, it's too big.
So, grass simulator, right?
Sorry, we fucking totally derailed there.
Well, let's just spiral off on a few different topics.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do not have ADD, I swear.
Are you sure? Because it seems like you just spiraled off onto that topic out of nowhere.
I promise I do not have ADD.
Well, no one was mentioning it before. Now I'm real suspicious now.
Oh, damn.
He's
Anyway,
doing it on purpose. He came into the podcast.
just to derail it,
It's
Yes.
like, why would you mention that in the first place?
why wasn't Rejected one of the topics?
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, next one. Let's do
Oh,
this.
gosh. Let's go clockwise. Dirt, pick a topic.
Pick one of the serious ones, just for a change of pace, I guess.
Okay. The one I liked is the shareholders taking pot shots at Nintendo.
Hell yeah, that one's
I like-
good.
Yeah,
Nintendo
that one-
finds itself under fire from furious shareholders. Coming this fall.
Yes. But I just want to one quote from one of the shareholders. I do not understand video games, and I even feel angry because at Nintendo shareholders meetings, the shareholders always discuss things relating to video games.
No
Like-
shit.
What did you think you were investing in?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm pasting that whole segment in the chat. That's amazing.
That's the thing, though. Like, that shows a lot of, like... And this is Nintendo, right? Like, one of
Yeah.
the most recognized video games companies in the
Well,
world.
you
Like,
gotta give them
like-
credit. They started out as a card company.
No. What I mean is, like, imagine if Nintendo, a company that's known for doing literally just video games, only that. Imagine a company like Sony, which does a lot of other stuff. A company like Microsoft, which does a bunch of other stuff. A company like EA, which, it does video games, but it's like, it's more, it's in the eyes of the Americans, it's more like an entertainment company more than actual just video games. So imagine if Nintendo is getting a lot of flack and being like, let's be less video game focused and more business focused and more like bottom line and profit. Imagine the shareholder meetings of these other companies that are not 100% video game focused. So it's really messed up. It really goes to show how all these companies are being controlled by people. Well, like, all these shareholders don't care about the company. They just care about the money. And at the end of the day, that affects the company.
It's like, it makes me question, why are you even at this stakeholder meeting if you weren't invested in the actual mission of the company to begin with?
Because
just
that's
money.
the problem. That's the problem with investing and being a publicly traded company. Like, this guy had money. He thought Nintendo video games, kids love it. Give me some of that. And then he goes to the meetings. These guys are just talking about video games. I was just here for the easy cash because these guys like sell out like crazy.
Yeah.
And obviously Nintendo has a very a very I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's because they're Japanese, but like they're not like sales focused at all. They for them sales and marketing it's a second thought. They care more about a nice product, a well finished product, creative work, and all this stuff. And
But that
I think for
focus
them,
is so much on it to the point that it's a detriment to like
yeah, and
video
that affects them as a
creators.
business. It totally affects them as a business. But I don't know. Would you rather have a company like that or a company like EA?
No,
Right?
Nintendo is the lesser of two evils. There
Exactly.
we go.
It's both. They're both shitty situations, but I'll take that any other day than EA releasing the same game again, Battlefield, at full price.
Well, there's the
Well.
other note that recently Nintendo has been remaking some games.
Yeah.
So
Dude, the new Mario Bros. Series. It's like, dude, I'm so sick of this.
Not to mention they basically rehashed Wind Waker. They actually cut content.
Well, but
from
that's
Wind Waker.
different. Like Wind Waker, it's been like what?
Yeah,
10
that's
years.
a really
10 years.
really good game.
Battlefield,
Yeah.
it's been less than a year.
Yeah, I've played the Battlefield Hardline beta. The game is literally Battlefield 4.
With different maps, that's it.
That's literally
It could have been a map DLC, but no, it's a full price game. And so it's
I played the Battlefield 4 beta and the Hardline beta. They're pretty much identical. What I suspect they
it's
did.
crazy.
Well, Battlefield 4 is broken beyond measure. And I think what they did is they ripped pieces of coding out and reused it into a new game, Hardline. And it's basically a fixed Battlefield 4, but it's an excuse for them to charge full price
Yeah, but
again.
why not fits Battlefield 4 instead, right? So it's kind of shit
Yeah.
like that. It's like, come on, EA.
Yeah.
And Nintendo might rehash a lot of games, but at least they do it 10 years later, right? So
But it would drop our bottom line. Your
exactly.
bottom line is through the fucking roof.
And-
Lay off an EA.
And EA must have done made a lot of money on that new Battlefield game. Did you just copy paste the assets? Like, what else do you need? It's not and you sell them for full price. Like, and production was probably less than $1 million. So there we go.
Apparently, they've been using Dead Space developers on Battlefield Hardline.
That goes to show how
Probably what the Dead Space people did was design the single player. That's probably what they did.
Yeah,
I don't think they
just
had
got
a hand
one
in it.
guy to one Dead Space guy just copy and paste some code.
Yeah,
so
with
they,
this
so
and
they can
then-
say that.
with that and then fucking Dungeon Keeper as well.
Oh god, Dungeon Keeper.
Oh,
we
God.
have a topic for Dungeon Keeper.
That
if you
is
guys
Oh,
like
we
one
to
do?
of
do
our
it.
topics.
Yeah, we do.
One of our topics is
That was the
Oh.
very first topic on the list.
Oh, right, you're correct.
Shall we move
Yeah.
to that topic? Huh?
We can meet some
all
up.
right.
Yeah.
I don't get to choose a topic. I see how it is. I was next and all. But
I mean, we were basically segueing right into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's similar
sass.
so far as
It's kind of extremely relevant.
yeah. Yeah.
You get to pick the next one, Laura. There we go.
Oh,
Paste it
sorry.
in chat for everyone. Bam! UK Watchdog bans Dungeon Keeper ad. Accuses EA of misleading customers. Who would have fucking guessed? Anyone? Anyone?
the Dungeon Keeper one that's on the mobile phone, is that what we're talking about?
Yes,
the
the-
remake.
Yes.
The quote-unquote remake, because it's a completely different game now.
Unquote
Complete
remake.
sack of shit, by the way.
Yeah.
I played the original Dungeon Keeper when I was a young lass, because I'm old. And it was a good game, and it was a fantastic game. It made you, really want to feel creative. It was like one of those old Sims games where you could do basically what you wanted, place things where you wanted. And this game just looks like a playful to win crock of shit.
It is.
Yeah, it reminds me of this game. It's Crashers or something like the ones that's on now on every device with little guys that just looks a lot like Age of Empires. It's so like pay to win. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, Age of Empires got shut down.
Oh, Clash of Clans. That's the one I'm thinking about. Fuck that game.
Well, just the other day, Age of Empires shut down. After what was
Online?
it? Like Age of Empires Online. After like, what, 10 years, I think? Or something?
I never got it to work on my computer because Microsoft Live Games didn't like me, I guess.
Oh. I've never played it. I just know it just shut down.
I really liked the game, but I couldn't play it. It's like, okay, Microsoft, I want to use your product. And I got it legitimately. Can I please use it? It's
So
like, nope.
as Laura was saying, originally you could build what you wanted, where you wanted, but in the remake, basically every action had a timer on it. If you wanted to break one block to start a tunnel, you had a timer.
Like a cooldown?
That is.
Yes,
And you could pay to reset the cooldown, I bet. There you go.
absolutely.
I
You could
heard
pay
that
to reset
actually
it.
there was something like, I think it pissed me off the most, that if you were to review the app, if you gave it 5 stars, it would take you to the Google Play store or the Android store Apple store, iTunes store, to rate the app 5 stars. But if you picked 4 stars or less, it would take you to EA's website for you to write to them why were you rating it less than 5 stars. So the actual reviews that were less than 5 stars went to EA's website and not to the mobile stores. So
That's why you don't ever rate an app inside the game.
in order for you to rate the app less than 4 stars, you would have to go directly to the store and rate it there, or choose 5 stars, and then when you get to the store, actually rate it down. So that's really fucking...
That's
That's
messed
really
up.
shitty. That's really messed up.
Yeah.
It would have
You
been
know
a
the-
better idea to offer to let them write into support, not force them to.
Yeah.
That would have been the
Triple
smart move.
Biscuit,
Yeah.
Biscuit actually had a few choice words about this on What the Fuck Is, which he was actually talking about how he himself, like me, had Dungeon Keeper as a child and felt the whimsy and the greatness, and how unfortunately the company got taken over by EA and they completely stopped a lot of the projects that Bullfrog was actually doing at that time. Actually, EA completely killed Bullfrog as a
Damn.
company. Completely crushed them when they did great things like those theme hospitals and stuff like that. Really fun games. But now that they've come out with it again, I mean, Peter Molyneux was part of Bullfrog and he left to make his own company. So he basically jumped ship before EA, completely took over.
Smart man.
Very.
And he started making the Fable series, obviously. But we won't go into that because me and Peter Molyneux are not friends. But
Didn't he leave the studio he was at again because he realized that indie gaming was like the best thing ever? He had like a revelation or something.
no, he's still at Lionhead.
Okay.
He basically he's one of the CEOs of Lionhead Studios, who also now make films, funnily enough. But with this game, I nearly shat myself when I heard that there was going to be a remake of Dungeon Keeper.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way, like I was really excited about. And then,
I excited all over the room, all over my gut pants.
Exactly. I expelled all my excitement all over the room.
I accidentally the whole room.
Exactly.
That's an old school internet slang, guys.
But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, I mean, EA's made a lot of bad mistakes lately. And when you look at their track record at this point, what were we honestly expecting? Were we expecting something that the fans of this game would have wanted? Or were we expecting another crock of shit, another stupid thing like The Sims 3, where...
Let's not talk about Maxis. It breaks my heart. The Maxis stories just breaks my heart.
Oh my gosh.
you literally had to
Why are you pulling at my heartstrings with this EA?
Maxis, no! Why? You were so good. You had so much potential. You could have had it all.
They could have been the rulers of the universe.
You were supposed to be the chosen one.
like Sims 3, where you literally get a base game for $34. A base game. You get one town, you get base clothing, and then all of the other stuff that you saw in the trailers, you have to buy for extra amounts of money off the EA website.
Yeah, and SimCity.
Yeah.
Do
And
you remember the
same with
SimCity scam?
Oh,
it
gosh.
can't be play offline, and it turns out the whole can't play offline thing was just one little code of text that you could delete, and the whole game would still work perfectly offline.
And not to mention, there was also a world editor in the game that was locked out.
Yep.
A fully functional world editor.
And who would have known? A year later, now the game officially works offline and stuff. And wasn't that impossible before, guys?
Yeah.
So it turns out now it's possible.
We gotta off-put some of the computing to this here certificator. I swear that's how it works. You can trust me. I got 3 certificates in computerifications.
Computerification. Nice.
Oh
Nice
man.
one.
Let's see. The Sims 3 expansions. I want to see exactly how many there are.
I think it's 7 of them.
It's not
There's a
even...
Katy Perry Sims 3 expansion.
That's
Katy
not-
Perry.
You're
That's
kidding,
not-
right?
Here we go.
No,
I've got
I'm
a
not
full
kidding.
list. I've got a full
No,
list.
that's not what I'm talking about, though. In the game, the actual game, when you open it up, you only have one town you can visit, which is Sunshine Valley. All the other ones are locked, unlike the Sims 2 game where you had about 7 places where you could start your household.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
One, and you actually have to buy the rest, and you have to buy clothing.
With
And you
real
have
money, that sucks.
real money.
Oh my.
What happened to just copy and paste in the money code in Rosebud, I think it was, and just getting shit looks of
that's motherload. But
That was Sims.
that's
That was Sims
literally
1.
locked out. It's literally locked out
Damn.
until you pay for it.
But is it pay to download or pay to activate? I mean, are the files already inside the game and you just need to activate them, or do you actually download them from the store?
You actually download them from the store. You pay to unlock, and then you download it because it shows you the demos of these certain clothing packs that you can look at.
Because I know that.
You
yeah.
can go.
Because I know that Dark Souls, the new one, Dark Souls 2, all the files that were exclusive to the pre-order thing, they were in every copy of the game, even the standard one. So if you went to the standard copy of the game and you change the name of one little folder in your installation, you get all the benefits, all the stuff that you would get with the pre-order version. So it was literally just pay to unlock. It wasn't pay to download, and that's bullshit. I hate pay to unlock. If you already have the files on your computer, you're just paying for your computer to be so I can access these files now. It's ugh.
And on top of that, they've released so much content for Sims 3. Let me count it off for you.
By the way, I linked it to the Katy Perry thing.
That's going to be on the list. Here's just expansions.
Okay.
World Adventures, Ambitions, Late Night, Generations, Pets, Showtime. Let's see, I've already counted 5 there. Showtime, Supernatural, Seasons, University Life, Island Paradise, Into the Future. That's 11 expansions right there. And that's not the only thing. There's stuff packs, effectively add-ons. High-end law stuff, fast lane stuff, outdoor living stuff, town life stuff, master suite stuff, Katy Perry sweet treats, diesel stuff, 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff, and movie stuff. So that's another 9 things that you have to buy. That's 20 things to buy just to get all the content for the
Katy
game.
Perry sweet treats. The Katy Perry sweet treats. $20.
What?
What?
Not kidding. That's
things-
$20 for one of them, and all the expansions are around the same amount of money.
That's even more money than a fucking Katy Perry CD.
Not to mention, here's how many editions of the game there's been. The Basic Edition, Collector's Edition, Holiday Collector's Edition, Commemorative Edition, Deluxe, plus pets, plus showtime, plus supernatural, plus seasons, plus university life, starter pack, plus late night, plus generations, plus island paradise, and plus into the future.
Dude, Matsus could have had it all.
I just want to
Cash
say
grabs.
something. All of those together, I actually did the calculations for it on the calculator. All of those together cost you the sweet, sweet price of $865.43.
Damn.
Holy shit.
And then they
people
say
don't
that,
think it's a fucking cash grab.
and then they blame piracy
That's
on the internet and Pirate Bay. No, dude, it's because you're charging fucking $800 for one full
That's
video
not
game.
including everything that you can unlock in the base game. If you add everything, absolutely everything off the EA store
Yeah.
from The Sims 3, it goes up to a lovely price of $5,649.
What?
Fuck.
Sims 3 is a fucking cash grab.
Damn, that sucks. That's why I was so brokenhearted while watching Sims 4 on E3. Because like it looks cool. Like the problem with those games is that they actually like at first glance they look cool on the surface. They look like a fun, well-designed game.
The Sim
But you know
City
that-
looked cool on the surface.
Yeah. But
Then
you
we got
know that the
traffic
whole
jams.
thing is gonna be bullshit. Like there's gonna be so much money grabbing. Like it's gonna be crazy.
If EA, I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, EA looked at the mobile app and the pay-to-win sort
Model?
of
Yeah.
model and decided this is exactly what we want. Downloadable content that people have to pay money for is the greatest idea that has ever been born, and that is exactly what we're going to do from now on. We're
But
not
you
gonna
know
get-
what? In a sort of way, okay, this is gonna be hard to explain. I'm kind of glad. You know how I don't know. During 2006, 2007, everybody was like, "Oh, consoles are dead. Mobile, like portable gaming, like the 3DS and the DS and the PlayStation Portable, they're all dead because of mobile gaming."
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that mobile gaming is plagued by this pay-to-win model because it's actually holding them back a lot, and that's something that consoles have, at least for the most part, overcome, and they haven't
Resorted
accepted that
to it.
model yet. Yeah, they haven't resorted to it yet. Portable gaming is still awesome, still alive and kicking. Consoles are great, but most of them don't follow that model. Instead, only if it's except for fucking EA actually doing it. There, the third-party publishers, but most first-party publishers, they are not adapting to that model, and I like that. I think it's cool.
You know what I like, though? I like the Blizzard model of
The what?
doing things. The Blizzard model of doing things. World of Warcraft, sub-based, $15 a month. Not that shabby.
Yeah, it's a little bit pricey, but I get the model. If people are willing to pay, you're getting exactly what you're paying for.
There
Right?
there
Well,
is a cash
yeah.
shop for World of Warcraft, but it's
Yeah,
nothing that
exactly.
can give you an
Well,
actual advantage.
Oh, damn, you just made the whole... Whoa, what happened to the stream right there? Anyway,
Thing about it is, though,
Nothing.
is that if you want a level 90, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
Or
yeah.
If you want to just an upgrade to level 90, a lot of money. But $5 pets, and you can gift them to your friends. So if you have friends online that you're sociable with and it's their birthday, here, have a mount or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's just, I think that's the nice way of doing it.
I also like, and it's gonna sound kind of weird because whenever I kind of cringe when everyone sings their praises about this game by now because it's kind of overplayed. But like Minecraft did it pretty well. It was like, oh, this game is still in development and it's really broken. If you pay $2 for it, you can play it for life even when it's released. So that way they basically kickstarted themselves.
yeah.
And all this money that was just like $2 or $3 here and there for the development version actually funded the full version. And now you just pay one time and everything in the game is right there and it still gets updated every week. They release a new snapshot with new content every single week. It's really hard to keep up, actually.
I feel so sorry for everyone. I mean, I came out when Minecraft was just basically Minecraft, and me and Ants got it, and it was $9. But now it's $27.
Yeah, because now it's a full
Yeah.
game, and I understand, but like it was a very good business model. Like Notch was really smart doing that.
They
If it
still
wasn't for
haven't
that,
finished Sponges.
if he had waited for the game to be completely like done, it wouldn't have been the hit that it was. Kind of the charm of my Minecraft was that it was broken, and every week you were getting patches and stuff.
Yeah.
He's making a sort of first-person shooter that's a sci-fi game, which looks really quite interesting.
He gave it up actually. He gave it up, and he said like if anybody wants to pick up the project, they could, but he gave up on the game. He said he wasn't feeling it anymore. That's weird.
Well, you gotta have your drive to make it. That's the same reason why I haven't finished
Yeah.
my musical number on YouTube
I just
yet.
I just think he's like whatever he makes after Minecraft is just gonna be obviously right away compared to Minecraft, and he's not liking that. He's like, I want to make something different, right? So there's a lot of pressure for him. I wouldn't like to be him. Damn. What can you follow up with?
He'd just have to make something so completely different,
Yeah.
genre-wise,
Yeah,
that
that
it
would
can't
make-
really be compared.
Yeah, exactly. Because Mojang has released a couple of games, but none of them made by Notch. Obviously it's at Minecraft, but
Ooh,
like
I have a good concept for Notch. This is gonna blow your guys' mind. This is what you can use to replace Minecraft, and they'll never be able to compare it. You make a game about blocks. They'll never be able
about
to compare it.
Legos, about Legos.
Yeah. Well, I think you'd have some trouble. Yeah, Lego might sue.
Listen, survival Legos.
Survival Legos, yes.
Legos.
I mean, if we're talking about people who have made a name for themselves with completely different concepts and ideas, and this is why they've survived for so long, look no further than Tim Schafer, Trenched Stacking, Psychonauts, The Cave.
Sure.
All
I also
different-
think that actually for Notch, waiting so long, it's actually like hurting his status of as a game developer. Because, like, for example, also, like, not only Tim Schafer, look at Miyamoto. He released freaking Mario Brothers, and 1 year later, he released The Legend of Zelda. Like, he was like, yeah, just released one of the greatest game of all time. I'm gonna follow it up, like, right out. Like, he didn't let that stop him, you know what I mean? He kept on just pushing out great content instead of second-guessing everything he did. And then Donkey Kong, and then all this crazy stuff he did in those years. See, that like around those years, he was releasing almost a game a year. And it was amazing.
Hold on a moment. My camera is freaking out.
Can I choose the next thing whilst you're sorting that out? I'd like to talk about the Finnish Hearthstone tournament. I'll just explain it to you guys. Basically, I got this from Anthony, and we actually had a huge talk about this last night. I'll just explain it to you. The International Esports Federation believes esports will be legitimate sport by segregating men and women. So on Hearthstone, which is a game done by Blizzard, is free to play. You can download it on their website as long as you have an account, and which is extremely 100% free. You can play a card game called Hearthstone, which is basically a game of using tactics and mind to basically fight your opponent down to 0 points of health from 30, whilst doing minions. It's kind of like Magic the Gathering in a way, but it's quite simplistic.
And it's based on Warcraft, like all the characters and all the stuff, right?
Yes, that's correct. But the Finnish Hearthstone tournament people have decided or thought about segregating men and women over a sport that is only using the mind.
What? That makes no sense.
They're trying to imitate real life sports, like physical sports that have like a men's and a female division.
But they're not a real sport.
Exactly.
It is a real sport. It is a real sport.
It's not a physical sport, though.
And funny you said that, Martin, but yes, there is male and female chess tournaments.
Really?
There we go.
And yes, yes, there
But
are.
but there is, and even this one is physical.
But-
there is unisex
Why
pool
is the stream
tournaments.
dying?
Let me finish though, but like the whole thing about the male and female tournaments is that they have the female tournament, but females can go into the male tournament. The females go into the female tournament and choose to stay there so that they feel like it's more of a chilled environment because of the fact that they are getting sexually harassed in the male environment of chess.
That sucks.
Why is this doing this?
But why can't it be like a pool? Like I don't know. Like I know.
Stop
Like
and back online.
Yeah, let's wait until we get back online.
Yeah. It's not wanting to reconnect. Why is it doing this? I'm actually,
Oh.
Okay.
so we're back.
We should be. We've got the fancy green numbers.
Awesome. What we were talking about again? Oh, the whole tournament.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just start off by
Yeah, just
saying,
reset that thing. Start over.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
before you say that, Laura, because I know you have a big long rant about it, I just want to put
Yeah.
out that the division of men and women in physical sports is kind of bullshit also.
Yeah, real
Like,
quick as well.
entirely.
To add
Yeah,
to that,
so-
like it really is because there's sports like pool, like professional pool. Like girls are awesome and they play with guys, and some girls are even better, like than most of the guys at pool.
I'm talking
yeah.
about, like, at the last Olympics, they were considering banning some female runners because they considered them too masculine. They competed too much like men. There was a whole scandal
That's
about
just
that.
dumb. That's just dumb.
Yeah. So the entire thing of dividing men and women for
Yeah,
sports.
like well, then like it's really arbitrary because then there are some sports like boxing. Are you gonna have
Yeah.
unisex boxing?
Why not?
Exactly.
I don't know. I think it's like a guy that's so huge. Well, if the girls is also huge like him.
Well, they
Boxing-
already have
yeah,
the
exactly.
weight class
Boxing is
mechanism.
weight
Well,
class.
that's true. That's true. If they're both the same size and the same weight, then
Yeah, if you think about it, if a lady is into boxing, she probably knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I just would feel weird about a dude hitting a girl. But I guess like it's boxing, so it's equal. Like I don't know, it's
Yeah.
equal for everybody. But at the same time, it would feel weird for me. I would be like, ooh, I don't know. I hate like violence against women. It's the worst. I'm like, ugh.
exactly.
Yeah,
Pulls
but,
at a lot of
Yeah, go
morals.
on, Lore.
Huh?
No, I was saying go on, Lore, since you had the big...
Oh yeah, go.
Okay. I started gaming when I was about 4 years old. I am a 90s kid through and through. I was basically born in the era of the marketing towards different genders when it started.
Are you playing Cookie Clicker while you're going your
Yes.
rant?
Yes. I can do two things at once. I'm a woman.
Oh my god.
I love that explanation.
But the thing about it is that yes, there was always a pink aisle for females and there was always a blue aisle for men. Sonic is blue. Many of the protagonists in most games are males. I can't think of a single independent female that hasn't been sexualized in a game that they're the main character of. Can you think of one?
Well,
full suit
Samus,
Samus.
until not too long
Full suit
ago.
Samus.
Like, the sexualization of Samus
No.
is very
In the
No.
full
No.
suit. I'm not
Sorry.
talking zero
Sorry.
suit. I'm just talking
No,
the regular.
sorry. The first Metroid game, if you got 100%, she came out in a bikini at
You're
the
thinking
end.
about the second one.
That I
think.
didn't remember.
The first one,
But-
NES one, didn't. Like, they didn't have the graphics for that.
She was still incredibly sexualized.
I guess.
The thing about
What about
these
Fat
women-
Princess?
She's fat, and also that's a joke for women.
Yeah, I guess. You know what
That's a
really sucks?
fucking slap in the face.
You know,
She
there's
has to be rescued.
yeah. You know what's worse? There was this DS game called Super Princess Peach, where you actually played as Peach, like her own adventure, and her superpowers were being emotional, like being like, for example, your fire power. Instead of she throwing fire out of her hands, she started crying and feeling emotional and threw fire everywhere because she was angry. It's like, okay, so girls, like, their superpowers having emotional breakdowns. I get it. It's so fucking... Ugh.
That's
As
awful.
I
It's
as
awful.
I want to say, in esports, and especially the prime example was the Twitch chat. As soon as any female came on SDDQ this year,
Hot grill. And they were like...
not even that. When Banana came on, there was actually a comment that was read that was in Japanese, talking where the man was talking about where he was going to place his penis on her.
Oh, wow.
And because Golden didn't know that, it was actually read out. She understands Japanese, and her face was absolutely disgusted.
That's
Why
nice.
is there this complete and utter misogynistic view of women on Twitch that we are idiots who don't understand gaming, that don't have the required skill for gaming to be exactly like males, when it is a game of the mind and hands? Why should we be any from anyone else in this field?
And the worst thing is that it's not only Twitch and gaming in general, it's almost everywhere. So then we're getting to a massive issue. Like politics, same thing. Business, the business industry, like the professional business industry, same thing. How many women CEOs do you know of like the biggest companies in the world?
Exactly.
Only one that comes to mind, Yahoo, but that's not even that big anymore. How many female presidents do you know? How many? It sucks. It's like, why is it like that way?
Yeah.
But what I want to stress, completely stress here, is there are people who are as skilled as dirt who are trying to get into the speedrunning. No, don't laugh, Dirt. You are very skilled at doing what you do. You are
True.
doing great at routing now.
True.
And everything.
Thank you.
There are people like Banana who are great at Zelda. There's people like Miss Caddy who is an absolute wizard at Octodad. Why are people coming in and expecting women to A, be on camera, and if they're not on camera, then they don't get the views, and if they are on camera, such an example of Kung Fu's chat, as soon as she got off SGDQ, a lot of those people, a majority of those people that followed her, said things that were not correct in her chat that had to be banned. Why are these beautiful, positive women who are skilled at gaming, have great personalities, and do exactly how men do in the Twitch world, why are we being focused on as the lower class? Why do we have to be stupid? Why do we have to be perceived this way as unskilled and not being able to do what men do? Because it really does sicken me that a lot of women don't want to get into gaming because of this fear, this absolute fear of being targeted by these people.
Yeah, total hostile environment.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's weird because then you have that, and that sucks. But then, like, it's so weird. Like, I was talking about this on one of my past streams. I was just randomly going through the game list on Twitch, like, what games are really the channel lists. So it's like, what channels are like very like high right now, like high on views. And there was this channel with over 1,000 viewers. And it looked weird. I was like, what game is that? Like, it looked like a very weird game. So I click on it, and it's this girl, obviously on her webcam, with the hugest fucking boobs I've ever seen, for real. Like, and she just has the hugest cleavage ever, and she's actually like literally like you can barely see her face. The whole cam is just her cleavage, and she has 1,000 viewers, and you know what she's playing? She's using MS Paint and painting stuff on MS Paint.
Well, Martin,
And she had 1,000 views, and I'm like, you know, this is the worst thing about Twitch. Like, both the chat was disgusting, the stream, everything was disgusting about it. I was completely like disgusted.
Twitch, which was not only a month ago, which I actually linked Strider, who was also kind of disgusted by it. was there was this woman who was in a tube top and a mini skirt. She had 4,000 viewers, and she was
Damn.
playing Just Dance 4.
Oh yeah, this is the story you told us about, right?
And she had a little counter down the bottom saying, if I get enough followers, this is what cosplay I'm going to do next. She was extremely sexualizing the entire thing and getting views from it and getting donations from it. She was getting a donation every minute or every 30 seconds. But once again, what do you expect? There are a lot of people out there who are manipulative.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's a smart way to make money, I guess.
yeah, these women have decided that Twitch is another way to be a free cam girl side.
Yeah.
But there are strong, independent, beautiful, intelligent, and smart women who are actually playing games, who are not flashing their tits, who actually show people through the power of their own personality and skill that they can be entertainment, and they are not getting the views that.
And that's why I follow both of you.
Well, you know what? Just as an example, just to prove your point, I just went to the top channels right now on a Friday night, and I'm just basing this off like face cams. I don't know, some of them don't have face cams, so I can't tell. But the first female with a face cam on the whole like top viewer channels right now is on line 14, and every line has 3 streams. So if you multiply 14 by 3, I'm not very good at math, but that's almost about 45, around that number. 42, I think. She's the 42 most views. You have to go through 42 top channels to get to the first female.
Exactly.
That makes no sense. Like when the population of the world is 50-50, kind of, there's some few more females. Why is Twitch just has 1 female in the top 42?
But
it's not representative of the audience.
The stems, Martin, is from the fact that games are very male-based. Games aren't very marketable from the female mind. There are a few independent games that are made by females for females, but even so, I would really love one of these days to see one female game that actually has an independent female protagonist that actually isn't sexualized in any way. I'd love that.
There's a few indie games that have that, and they're awesome. But yeah, you're right. There hasn't been a AAA game, like what they call AAA, I guess, game that doesn't sexualize their female characters.
No, there isn't.
No.
There's a few indie games, but like that doesn't.
So why should females play games that only have the everyman male as its lead? Or there's people like Ubisoft that decided that they were going to up a female assassin. Why should females want to play that game? Humanity is very, very avatar-based. They want to perceive themselves as the character. How can females do so if there isn't an every man woman, or an every woman, let's say, as a protagonist for them? Like Nathan Drake. Why can't there be a Nathan Drake for women?
Yeah. Watch Dogs. The character isn't even important in Watch Dogs. Like, it's not about the character. It's about his actions. Why couldn't it just be a lady? Like,
yeah.
Why isn't there a GTA game that has a female protagonist?
Yeah. Because females don't like to go around and shoot stuff. Dude, it's fun for everybody.
I just know that if they made a GTA game with a female lead, you'd get another group of people coming after them for saying, there's violence against women. It's a double-edged sword at that point. And I don't see a way to win.
Area. There is an extreme.
Well, I mean, the whole violence against women thing can be said against the male protagonists in those games too, so it'd be nothing new.
Yeah. There's a lot of very gray areas, that's true. Like, for example, like if there's a scene where a male lead character gets shot 8 times, it's like, It happens on most video games. But if we had a game where a woman gets shot 8 times, some people would raise an eyebrow.
But we do. GTA, you can shoot prostitutes 8 times.
Exactly. So it's weird.
It makes me think. I got a question for you, Lore.
Yeah.
I know you want to see games that don't sexualize females, but what are your thoughts on games that sexualize both genders in their game?
I'm completely fine with that. Because of the fact that it isn't a one-sided coin.
And you know what's weird?
I'm fine with games that actually have sexualized women that are strong. I'm fine with...
So Metroid? Sorry for bringing that back.
I'm fine with Metroid.
Except for
you gotta
Metroid
admit,
Other M.
Samus does kick some ass.
Metroid
No.
Other M never happened. Guys?
Fuck.
What game are you talking about?
Metroid Other M never
Sorry,
happened.
I'm not familiar with that game. Is it like
She
a new
is a
game or
bounty-
something?
She is a bounty hunter. Why does she have to coy down to a general?
It
She's
never
not
happened.
in the army.
It's because that game, it's not canon. It never happened. It never happened. In my dreams and soul, it never happened. And you know, that's actually something I like. That game got shit. Not because of the gameplay, because the gameplay was okay. The gameplay was actually kind of cool. It got shit because a strong female lead got shit over and was made just any other girl in any other film and movie. And that's actually cool. I love that a game like that got shit because they ruined the strong female, like, character. You know what I mean? I'm
But-
glad people hated that game. I'm glad because they hated it for the right reason. They didn't hate it because of the graphics. They didn't hate it because of the gameplay. They hated it because the female was like the character that we were so used to, like the badass girl just shooting aliens and being awesome, was suddenly just another part of a team following orders from one guy all the time. So
Yeah, but going back to the base structure of male versus female segregation, can we all agree that in esports, including speedrunning, that this does not need to happen?
oh, definitely,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
definitely, I agree 100%.
Even
And
back down to
how-
our
as
base topic
men-
of Hearthstone, even Blizzard released a statement on this where they called them out immediately, saying that here, I'll read it exactly. One of our goals with esports is to ensure that there's a vibrant and also inclusive community around our games. We do not allow the use of our games in tournaments that do not support this.
Exactly.
Right there.
True, that's awesome from them.
Based Blizzard.
The company that made the game they're doing the tournament for called
Yeah.
them out.
It's
That's
just
when they
stupid.
should know they're doing something wrong.
Like even did you guys see the Nintendo Invitational for Smash Brothers?
I did not.
Well, there were like I think about 3 or 4 girls in that tournament out of like 16 players. So not only there were like very like misrepresented, like just 3 of them, but also one of them actually made it to the semifinal. And she was getting shit on the chat, and she was actually playing very well. She was using a Wii Fit trainer, and she was kicking ass. Like she made it all the way to the semifinal, and it was really sad to see someone with such talent just being hated over because she has a vagina. Oh wow, big deal.
A question posed to both of the males in the chat then.
Both of
How
the
do you
males in the chat.
feel- How do you feel, and Dirt as well, like, how do you think that we can change the way that Twitch or the speedrunning community looks at females and how we can make it more of a non-segregated community? How do you feel that we could even do that in today?
That's wherein lies the problem, because it's not the Twitch platform itself that is the
Exactly.
problem. It's the social
Society.
norms that are affecting the
Yeah.
users, and that's bleeding into Twitch itself. So
Yeah.
I don't see a way
a little
to
bit like I
fix
said
Twitch
before.
itself.
It's not the problem is not Twitch. The problem is society in general. So in politics, in business, in everything, it happens everywhere. So we gotta like fit society, which is not something that happens overnight. But yeah, like fixing just Twitch, impossible, I think.
Yeah.
Fits in society, it's gonna take a couple of generations, but I actually think we are on our way. Things have been getting better with time.
Just
But
think,
we're still not there. There's still a lot of work to do.
wasn't it like 50 years ago women couldn't even vote?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
In America, I don't know how it is in the other countries.
it's a slow pace, but we're getting there. And there's so many issues, not only sexism, also racism and things like that. It's just little by little we get
Yeah.
there.
But I think at least one way we could definitely start is like in our own channels, all of us who stream, is just like no tolerance for comments like, oh, looks like girls can play games, even joking
for
stuff
real.
like that. Just shut it down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've seen many comments on girls' streams. The guy just comes up and he's like, "Oh, tits, or get the fuck out." It's like, okay, dude. Because first of all, that's funny, right? Because no one has ever done it before. Second of all, you get banned right away. And third of all, has that ever worked?
But the problem
It's like,
is,
just why? I don't see the point. Why doing it? Like you're not gonna get the streamer is not gonna pay attention to you. People are just gonna ignore you. Like why?
But the problem is, Martin, is that they don't get banned. The only thing that they actually do get banned is that name. They can come back with a completely different one in 30 seconds.
But then it's the same result. They get banned again. It's just I don't see like if you're gonna troll, like do something creative. Like I've seen some amazing trolling, but just being like oh tits, it's like congratulations, level 1 trolling. Welcome to the internet. It's like I don't know.
The problem is that there are a lot of people who do think that is funny, and like they'll come back with a ton of accounts because they think it's funny to get banned for it too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of the whole there's this comic of a guy it's basically the idea is a guy saying something like really cringy, and everybody's like, dude, you're being an asshole. He's like, you fell for it, I was joking, and it's obviously he wasn't. And it's like it reminds me of those trolls so much.
Yeah.
It's like you just say people don't tell jokes that they don't think are funny. Like obviously.
You're not being unfunny because you're being intolerant. You're being unfunny because it's unfunny. Like you're like, come on. Also, you're being intolerant, but
I also want to apologize for how mad I got.
no worries.
No, you know what? It's like a serious problem. Oh, and Charizard Boy just posted something in chat. No tolerance of any chat of that manner, but I also wish that Twitch could ban IPs.
Yeah.
I think that.
That's true. Also, why would you hate chats from one specific mansion or house? Comedy. Anyway, because he wrote Manor.
Oh, Manor, yeah. Manor.
I'm sorry.
The corn is real.
I won't take any chat from that house.
That reminds me of during our Banjo Tooie stream.
Right.
There were 2 characters in the game that you could tell were the initial influences before you got to Conker's Bad Fur Day, which was the next game made. 2 of the one character was the honeybee that gave you extra health honeycombs, and the other was I think Humba Wumba.
Humble.
For the honeybee alone, on a Nintendo game that was rated E, might I add, they gave a jiggle effect to the honeybee queen's breasts.
Yep.
On an E-rated game. You can tell that was all leading up to Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah. Well, what's the name of this Street Fighter girl? Chun-Li? Come on. She has like a whole engine just for her boobs. Like they develop a whole engine. Capcom has a Chun-Li engine. it's insane.
An engine is your description?
Haven't you played the most recent Street Fighter games? It's insane.
But an engine is your descriptive term?
Like a physics engine, just for that.
Oh. No, it's a car engine. You just see strapped to her shoulders one of those pull cords from a lawnmower.
It's like, damn, girl. Nice front hood.
It won't start.
Oh, Charizard Boy is talking about Ultimate something. Oh, what's the name of that game?
Dead or Alive.
Yeah,
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive.
Extreme Beach Volleyball. Game Grumps
I
was playing
love
it
that
recently.
game.
I haven't watched that yet. I
That
gotta
game.
watch it.
Screw it. I love that game. I'm so,
I love how the Japanese girls don't have ages in that game.
all the little outfits that they have, they're great. I love it.
Oh my God.
Like, you can go to the beach, and you can play all the sexualized games, you can go and play some volleyball, and then go and buy, like, a little swimsuit that's literally, like, two
Strings.
Two strings.
pasties.
But
and a
it's that. But I've never gotten it. Like, is that self-aware or it's
self-aware.
or it's totally self-aware, right? It's totally a piss take on.
It's intentional.
Completely.
They aren't hiding any facts there. It's here they are. We also tuned up the physics a little bit.
You can go into the options.
The boob engine.
You actually, funnily enough, Martin, you can go into the options and you can do boob physics, and if you turn it up to 99, they literally bounce off each other and slap away. Kind of like two like little gack balls just like pushing together and go boom.
Like a freaking is it a Newton cradle?
Oddly enough, in one of them,
because it's so ridiculously stupid. Okay, that's not like even sexist. That's just dumb.
It's making fun of sexism, so that's awesome.
in one of the
Well, I think,
games, there was an article I was rolling over while cycling through Kotaku. Apparently, in one of the Extreme Beach Volleyball games, you can actually put them in a wet T-shirt contest.
Yep. Dirt, you had something to say?
You had something
No,
to say.
I was gonna say that even like if it's parodying itself,
It's still sexism at the end of the day, right?
yeah, it really is because they're not doing anything to improve the problem. They're just sort of like oh, it's a joke, ah ha ha, and then continuing to sexualize women.
Because I feel like sexism is one of the few issues. There are a few issues that you can't convey quite well through parody. Like one of the other ones being racism. Like how do you parody racism?
Well,
that reminds me of something.
In Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, where there's always that racist joke of the black guy always dies first, and you have a partner, and just before he dies, he mentions that he has a wife and 3 kids, and then he just gets shot.
No, he has his back broken.
He has his back broken, and like his little bandana falls into your hand, and you're like, no.
Like they actually make you feel something for the guy.
Well, I mean, like you could make a parody of sexism by sort of reversing it. Like all the men in your game have just gigantic jiggling
Bulges.
testicles.
Bulges.
Yeah, I mean, like
The biggest
I'm like-
bulge.
There was a game that did that.
really.
It's called. I think it's called Mount Your Friends. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wonderful.
Is it
Mount
called
your friends. Mount
Friends?
your friends. Yes.
Isn't that the game where you basically stack up and you try to get to like a line in the sky?
Yep. And your
Oh, man,
junk
those
is
guys
just
are-
dangling down.
Oh, yeah, I know which one it is now. Yeah, you just climb up top of each other.
Back onto the
And they're all it's
on the
beautiful.
racism
The
bit. There was a quote by Robert Kennedy that really throws racism into question. I really like this quote because it makes people think. Here, I'm going to read it word for word. There's a pretty bad word in there, but I'm quoting this. But suppose God is black. What if we go to heaven and we all our lives have treated and this is what it is written there, Negro as inferior? And God is there, and we look up, and he's not white. What then is our response? It's meant to be an open-ended question. It's not meant to be answered. It's meant to make you think.
There's no God, so so the question doesn't even matter.
I've got the quote right here if anyone wants to read it. Additionally, I'm gonna put it into chat.
If there was a God, then maybe I would think about the answer. Tips Fedora.
Lady.
My lady. Reminds me the other day, me and my friend, we were at a fucking Target, I think, and they had a full-on display of just fedoras. So we just started putting them on, being like, "Hey man, can I tell you about atheism? Have you heard of this new movement?" And stuff like, "Hey, can I get you? Have you ever heard about Bitcoin?" I can totally get you started on that.
Oh goodness.
The whole nice guys finish last sort of thing. Friend zone, friend zone,
Oh,
friend
friend
zone.
zone. I'm so friend zoned. Oh, neckbeards.
All I did was open the door for her and she
unite.
friend-zoned me!
All I did was buy her dinner. Why didn't she have sex with me?
Oh my gosh. Where
That's
is
the
this
thought
topic
process.
gone?
That's their thought process, right?
We went
This
to gender
conversation
inequality
brought
to
by
extreme
Hub
beach
/
volleyball
Red
to...
Pill.
Neckbeards and friend zoning.
Neckbeards unite!
Neckbeards. in it.
There are female neckbeards called legbeards, so
What? Is that a thing?
that is a thing.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Those aren't wool stockings! Oh, that's my hair!
Oh, ugh.
That's the
Sorry.
proper response.
Sorry, but ugh.
Oh my gosh.
But just to finish off this topic, I mean,
Yeah, finish it off.
one of these days, I hope that, and I know that this is never going to happen, but I hope that one day at one of these SGDQs and AGDQs, women are only made fun of by the mistakes they make, like the males are,
Yeah.
and not, I want to have sex with them. And I really hope this Hearthstone segregation and esports segregation doesn't happen, because at the end of the day, that would be a huge backstep for males and females on the internet reacting and socializing with each other.
True. Preach it, girl. Preach it.
I know what we should do. We should make a third social class and just put Martin in it.
A third gender.
Yes. We don't know what the Martin
Well,
is.
then there's even worse
You're the
represented
only
groups. What
person
about-
in your social class too.
What about like the LGBT community in video games? And then that's a whole other issue. That's even worse.
That's a good point, but
Right? They're even like it's not even like they're represented badly. They're just not represented at all. They don't exist. Like
It's-
Nintendo
it's
even patched one of their most recent games, Tamagotchi Life, which is a live sim. They patched it because there was a bug where you could get people from the same gender to marry each other, and Nintendo was like, "Nope, we're gonna patch that. You should not be able to do that in our games."
Birdo is a male that dresses as a female, Martin.
Who?
Birdo. Birdo's
Birdo.
Vivian
Yes.
from Thousand Year
Yes.
Doors a male
And that's
as
what
well.
puzzles me. Like Nintendo,
No,
like
Vivian
used to have this
was
character
wasn't
Birdo,
intended.
who's a guy, but then Tamagotchi Life happens, and they're like, "No, what? No, that's
What was that, Dirk?
politically incorrect." They say, "What?"
I would say that there's a great person in speedrunning, and her name is Withheld, and she is a male to female transgender, and she is she's a great speedrunner and a large inspiration to me.
Does she get a lot of hate for it?
Yeah, she does.
One of my favorite StarCraft 2 professional players is called Scarlet. I believe she's a
She's a male to
female.
female transgender as
yeah,
well.
and she always
She always gets shit.
yeah
That
It's always
sucks. So that
wow.
sucks. Because that's not even like. Because they like, for example, a woman is born a woman, right? Like just born a woman. But like, if you're a man and you decide to become a woman, it's like a really tough choice in your life. And like, you have to, or even if you're a woman and decide to be a man, like it's a really, really tough choice, and you have to go through a lot of shit. So that
It's also
hate
an
is, like,
expensive choice too.
so that hate must be like very, because it's actually something like you decided to do. It's like you're gonna like go through this on my own.
Well, it's not a decision.
Well, it's not a decision any more than to decide you're gay.
No, I'm not saying that. Sorry, that didn't come up as I said. But like, you gotta like save all the money, actually go through the process. Like, it's a big undertaking.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little. Let's just call it a project, right? Like, you have to plan it out and go through it, and it's gonna take time. And it's just like, it's not like it's not something that happens like from one day to another. Like, you just change your gender, like your physical gender. You have to go through a whole process, right? So, and it has a lot of like repercussions and stress, and I bet it's not a. It's the outcome. It's awesome, but it's not a beautiful experience by any means. Like, there's a lot of hate. Like, your family, probably most of them don't approve it and stuff like that. So, the last thing they need is more hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean it to sound like, oh, they choose to be gay. No, that's not what I meant. Like, what I meant is like, they decide to go through this process to get to that point. You know what I mean? Right? Sorry.
I get you, Martin. I feel you.
It's not to say someone can't choose to be gay, but most of the time it's not something they chose. It's something they were predisposed for.
Yeah. But like, the whole changing your gender, it's like you choose it at some point. At some point, you're like, okay, I'm done with this. This is what I want to do. You know?
There's always that phase in
I'm talking about
early
the
in
process.
someone's life where they don't really know which way the fence they go, or even if they want to ride the fence,
Well, you know,
or even
like
if they
you
want to
said,
fly
and
a
I
kite
kind
and
of
just
agree,
hover over everything.
I kind of agree with that. I don't remember where I heard this. That sexuality is not something that's 100% defined. Like, you have a like a scale. Let's say on a scale, and like from one side, it's like the scale goes from one end, it's like 100% heterosexual, and from the other end, it's like 100% homosexual. And like throughout your life, you just flow.
Kinsey scale?
You just flow on the scale. You know what I mean?
You're talking about the Kinsey scale.
I don't know what it's called, but I heard something like that, and I kind of like, I thought it was interesting. Like, it's kind of true, I guess.
Well, that was developed to explain people's past sexual behavior and not their sexuality. So the people who invented the Kinsey scale actually said you should not use it like that. That is incorrect. You shouldn't be using it like that. Yeah.
Interesting. Today I learned.
And well, it's like being bi. I can tell you, people always consider me half gay and half straight, and it's like, no, that's not it. I'm not somewhere in the middle of.
It's not like you wake up and like,
heterosexual
okay, today I'm
gay.
heterosexual. No, it's like.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing at all.
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying about sexuality being fluid, but that's like an over time thing.
Yeah, like years and years.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's not even that everyone has a fluid sexuality, because you can go through life, I'm just attracted to men, and just attracted to women. It never changes, you know?
True. Sorry.
I just realized on a side note, Laura's gift for her on the podcast. It sexualizes men.
Yep, that's why I love it. I hope they kiss later. I'm just waiting for that gift to start up.
What are you talking about?
On the podcast, her gift, since she doesn't have a webcam on, it sexualizes men.
And
The bulge. That bulge. Could you imagine if like male streamers were just getting like, oh, that bulge. Oh, show us your dick or get the fuck out.
You know what the really sad thing is Trihex can stream completely shirtless, and he doesn't get anything. He doesn't get any shit.
I streamed shirtless once.
I know, Sanctus. It was the hottest thing I have ever seen.
And he got so many compliments. Oh man. But that would be funny. I would kind of like to see that. Just some guy getting like completely like sexually harassed on a stream.
It wouldn't be funny because it does
I guess.
happen. And
Perpetuates.
it's actually sometimes worse than female sexual harassment because it isn't looked at as much as it should be.
It's not considered as serious.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
There's a paradigm.
There's this whole stigma of oh, be a man. Don't listen to it.
There's a whole paradigm that
Right.
Men can't be harassed, men can't be raped. That's completely false.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if you could call it harassment. I guess I've been sexually harassed before, and it's like, it's just I had to literally just be like, fucking leave me alone. Like I don't want to stuff. It's like, fuck off. And like it was like constant, like every day, and it's like. Like,
Beating them off with
where
a
I'm gonna
stick.
go and say like, I'm gonna go and say like to my buddies, oh, like I even told my friends, like, oh, like this is happening with this girl. They're like, oh man, why don't you just bang her? It's like, that's not what I want to do. Like, I don't know.
Male sexual harassment isn't as less serious as female sexual harassment. It is equally as disgusting and wrong.
Yeah.
And it should be looked into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and people like my buddy's advice were like, oh, just bang her and she'll leave you alone. He's like, what?
See,
That's not what. That's
Martin,
not-
you need a subtitle on all your streams that just says "My body is ready."
My body is ready. My body is Reggie.
Reggie.
Reggie Fils-Aimé.
My body is Reggie.
Reggie Bot. Feels a bot.
Oh my god. I love Reggie. That whole Smash Bros. Invitational, like the ending when he was like, I'm gonna come back next year and kick your ass, was like, oh my god, Reggie. This is why we love you.
I
You
caught
hate
that. I
Reggie?
caught the end of it.
Fun.
You hate Reggie? Is that what you said?
Yeah, because he doesn't think streaming is fun. That's
Yeah.
one of the reasons why the Wii U doesn't have Twitch.tv streaming.
I love him. I might disagree with him in some of his ideas, but I love him. He's a great guy. He's amazing. He's awesome. He's always
I
like
think there's more
beaming
to
this like
the story
positive
than
idea.
that. I think there's more to the story than that.
Yeah,
I
we
think the-
discussed
we
it in the
talked
past
about that.
podcast. Yeah.
I'll
talked about that
I'll just do a quick refresher for those in the audience. What we suspected it was the Wii U did not have streaming because of technical limitations. But my little thing to add to that is, I don't think Phil's actually knew that was the reason.
No, I think what I said was obviously the Wii U can't handle streaming, and Nintendo wasn't gonna go and be like, oh, just our console's not powerful enough for that. So it just came out with any random bullshit reason to
Yeah.
justify it, and that's what came out. And maybe it was blown up and stuff. But for me, it was just this is our excuse to not say right up front, oh, the Wii U's too weak to do that, because they're already getting enough flack for having an underpowered like console. They don't have to do it themselves, right? So.
Yeah.
That was my point of view. Is like, okay, I guess it's better than.
On the topic of Nintendo, that's a good chance for us to move to our next topic.
So
Nintendo
lost
patent.
to raging.
Sorry?
Huh?
So lost to raging.
I don't know if this is something to rage about or not, but Nintendo patents device to enable 3D viewing on 2D displays.
Sorry guys. Can I say something before we go to the next topic?
No.
Yes.
Back to the whole
Maybe.
sexualization of women thing. It's kind of weird how AAA studios have resorted to making girls underage so that they don't get sexualized. And I'm talking about stuff like The Last of Us and The Walking Dead. So the strong female leads are just little girls, because those can't be sexualized. That's just...
Oh, believe me, I've
I
seen plenty
hate
of
to break your
full-
bubble.
No, but I mean, like, it's even worse. So, like, they have resorted to, like, okay, she's not sexualized with her, she's a kid. Like, they try to, like, use that as a shield.
I'm sorry, there's plenty of Rule 34 Clementine out there, believe me.
But I mean, it's
You
not
sound
done
like
by
you've
the
been looking.
developer. It's not by the
I
developer.
haven't been looking, but if you lurk on 4chan, you see it enough.
But it's not like the
I don't really
developer,
go
is
to
what I
4chan.
mean, you know? Like, for example, The Last of Us is a great example, I think.
The Last of Us, Ellie is like 15. She can be sexualized.
Exactly, that's the point. They have to sort of like, if they had like, they have like, okay, how do we like justify the character not being sexualized? We just make her underage, then she can't, like, even if like top management wants to have a hot girl in the game, we're gonna be like, dude, she's 15, you can't do it, right?
I don't think Ellen Page is hot, but that's just me.
But that's not Ellen Page. You're thinking about what's the game? It's from the same people who did Heavy Rain.
Mm.
You're thinking about Two Souls? Something like that? Beyond Two Souls. That's the name of the game.
Martin, I hate to break it to you, but even though it wasn't Ellen Page as the voice actor, it was her model that made the character.
Yeah, there was
Really?
controversy. Yeah.
They had to change her, right? Like the girl from like the trailer showed on E3 originally was so similar to Ellen Page that they actually had to change the girl's face a little bit for the actual game, right?
Yeah, but it still looks extremely like her.
Yeah,
if not
it does.
exact
It does.
identical copy of her.
It does. And to reply to your comment, I do think Ellen Page is rather quite attractive. So
But as
go
I said,
Canadians, go Canadians, Canadian girls, yay!
Maybe I should move to Canada.
Canada. Oh man, reminds me of the whole 8-bit Canada on the South Park video game.
So
that's
Martin,
wonderful.
tell us about. I need to confirm a few things about your mornings. So first, do you wake up from your igloo in the morning?
Yes, and I go hunt
Wait.
an emu. I go and hunt an emu and I eat it with bacon and
How do you get to
maple syrup.
Australia and hunt an emu and come back?
It's just
That's
I'm that
impressive.
good. I'm that good.
Do you take your penguin
how
for a
you
walk
say
in the morning
eat.
while enjoying your hot cup of maple syrup?
My what?
Do you take your penguin for a walk in the
Yes.
morning while you enjoy your hot cup of
A
maple
hot
syrup?
a hot cup of Tim Hortons coffee.
No, a hot cup of maple syrup.
It's Tim Hortons. You've never been here, dude. You gotta know about Tim Hortons.
I thought
Tim
all
Hortons.
Canadians had reindeer, not penguins.
No, the reindeers replace their cars because they don't have cars in Canada. They have reindeer.
No, we have sleds.
Yeah, and the reindeer pull the sleds.
Yeah, exactly.
And they fly.
And we don't have boots. We have like tennis rackets.
Yes.
Tied to our feet.
Professional, like, carbon fiber tennis rackets just duct taped to their shoes.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! It's
I've
actually quite nice this time of year here in Canada. It's really warm and it's really like it's sunny most of the day. Like the sun doesn't go down until like 9:30 p.m. So most of the day it's just rather sunny and quite nice. I love it. Because then in winter, like it goes dark like at 6 p.m. and it's a bummer, or even earlier sometimes. Like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. it's already at dawn. But now like dawn starts like at 9:30 and I love it. It's so good.
I hear in Canada you get your internet through smoke signals.
Yes. This,
Off zero.
This is
One.
how I'm doing the stream. This is how I'm doing the stream.
Yeah, this is all being sent over. What was it, like smoke fiber? Is what you guys called it?
Smoke fiber. That sounds like a weird new kind of cigarette. Like the new e-cig or something like that. Hey man, can I have some smoke fiber?
Try new. Smoke
Hey man, do you
fiber.
carry the new smoke fiber? No, we don't carry that shit. Okay man, sorry.
No, we only got old smoke fiber. Nobody liked new smoke fiber. So now we got smoke
Yeah,
fiber
wait, those don't
classic.
sell very well. They don't sell very well. Can I see your ID?
I need to see your ID before you get smoke fiber.
Yeah, I used to sell cigarettes before. I used to work in a convenience store. So like I know the whole deal. It's really funny.
See
It's
your
funny 'cause-
ID. Shit,
I was
fake.
gonna no. We're going on a tangent. Let's stick to video games. Sorry,
What's wrong with the tangent?
I don't know. I feel guilty for derailing.
We have
Smoke fiber is a weird tangent.
So,
We just went on a whole tangent on a product that doesn't even exist.
It doesn't exist because you think it doesn't exist. Break that mindset. You get to create a new product.
Tomorrow I'm gonna go to the trademark offices and get the shit started.
Yes, get that shit started.
Speaking of trademarks, let's segue to the article.
Okay. Are we on again?
trademarks for Nintendo or some shit like that. Yeah.
Oh, it was Nintendo patents device to enable 3D viewing on 2D displays.
That's awesome, though. Could you imagine that
Yeah.
technology? I don't know. Do you guys have a 3DS? Who here has a 3DS?
Yeah, I have a 3DS.
Used to have
but
3DS.
I do not have one, but I have played one before, so I know.
What do you think of the 3D effect on the 3DS? Like the quality of it?
From the little. Oh no, go ahead.
It's a novelty overall, but
Yeah.
it's kind of a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I think it depends. It's very weird because it depends on the game. I think some games do it better than others.
Well, the thing is, there's
some games it's like, ooh, 3D, and those are kind of annoying. Like,
there's
but
a
some
thing they
games-
don't tell you about the 3D. When you turn on the 3D on there, you're literally cutting your frame rate in half.
Not every game. Not every game. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, it's still 60 FPS on 3D. It depends on the game, which is weird.
Well, it is technically doing 60 FPS, but it's swapping frame between which angle it's going out at. So it's effectively 30.
It does.
it's-
No, it does. It just rendered the images at the same time, 2 images at the same time. As far as I know, that's why Pokemon the Pokemon 3DS game goes to shit when you go turn on the 3D. The 3D, like the frame rate just drops
Yeah.
to like 20 or something like that when you turn on 3D. Yeah, some games pull it off quite nicely. For example, have you guys played the Fire Emblem game on 3DS?
No.
I think that
No.
one. You should at least download the demo. I think that one does it quite perfectly. They use it
Here
more
what
as a
it-
perspective.
Here's what it is. Almost all 3DS games have been capped to 30 FPS in 3D.
Yeah, almost
So
all of them, but they're
almost
the
all of
new.
them.
Most of the new ones have been optimized to actually have 60 FPS in 3D. I know.
Yeah,
A
they
Link
got to
to
be
the Past-
optimized into the ground.
Yeah. I know A Link to the Past to A Link Between Worlds. That's the name of the game. Does 60 FPS on 3D, and but that's the thing with the 3DS. It's really tricky. I feel it's very based on the game. I don't know if you had the same experience where some games do it quite nicely, and some other games it's just like, turn it off.
I played a bit of Metal Gear
What-
Solid 3 in 3D.
What do you
That's
guys
nice.
think of that thing about it being very based on the games instead of the hardware?
Well, I just have to say that I have vertigo, so I literally cannot use the 3D at all. It activates my
damn.
vertigo. I get dizzy. So I'm just saying I am so glad that they made the option where you can turn it off, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to play any games that had a 3D.
I
Sure.
want a 2DS. I don't
I
want
would
the 3D.
see you with an Oculus Rift.
Oh, poor
I'm
girl.
Oh
I'm
my
not sure.
Everywhere. Puke everywhere.
Better yet, get her to do the roller coaster thing while standing up with the Oculus Rift. And we'll see how long she stays standing.
How long how long until she pukes everywhere?
I don't get nauseous, I just faint.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, for example, I have a bunch of 3DS games. I have about, so, like, I'm a huge 3DS
I
gamer.
have a bunch of questionable objects down this drawer.
So I have, check this out. I have about
Oh gosh, he's showing us his questionable objects collection.
7, 8 3DS games. That for me is a lot. Like,
For you, it's a lot.
for me, it's a lot. Anyway,
No
For example,
Charizard
if-
board. Charizard
I
board.
feel
We
like
do
no
not read
one's
chat.
reading chat.
No,
I feel
we
like
don't
Fire
read chat.
Emblem, Mario and Luigi, and Resident Evil did 3D very well. Games like Donkey Kong Country Returns, Pokemon, and Kid Icarus did 3DS terribly. Granted, Kid Icarus was one of the first big games on the 3DS, so they were still new to the technology. But the 3DS on those games is just like, turn it off.
I love you, Pit. I miss you. You're my boy.
Oh, that game is funny. It's great, actually. I haven't finished it yet, but it's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Shoutouts to Kid Icarus Uprising. Really good game. It's probably really cheap right now. Go get it.
And damn it, now I want to play Legend of Heroes again. Why would you do this to me?
Well, 3DS games in Australia are $90. Don't tell me they're cheap.
Oh, well, sorry.
$90.
I bought it for like 20 something, so.
A AAA game in Australia, when it comes out, $120 or more.
But how much is an Australian dollar compared to an
It's
American
not
dollar?
just, it's the dollar's close enough, but it's
Oh.
not just that. We tax games
Heavily.
extremely heavily.
And you also have a higher minimum wage, right?
Yeah, that would work if we either of us had jobs,
If
right?
we had jobs, it would be
Oh my god. What's the minimum wage in Australia? Like 15?
15 or
No,
16.
no. It's 13 for a McDonald's worker.
No, last I checked, it was 15.
It's 13 for someone who's 16.
Yeah, if you're under 6, yeah, if you're under...
Well, that's quite a lot. It's almost double than in some United States.
It's practically
Federal minimum wage, I think, is $7.25.
Yeah.
The
That's-
last job I had was...
You can't survive on that here.
Last job I had was
You
like...
can't survive on that here either.
Yeah, you can't survive on that here.
You can't survive on that anywhere, I think.
Okay. But it's in America, you can get tips. You can't get tips here in Australia.
No tips allowed.
That's right. It's quite high. Like here in Canada, it's $11, and it was just raised last month from 10.25 to 11. Yeah, that's quite high.
What, are they going to take you to jail for giving a tip?
No, it's not. It's just...
It's not dumb.
But
it's
you could
just-
get fined, I guess.
It's
Just a
kind
fine.
of a par. It's just don't... It's just not expected.
Yeah.
Is it a cultural or a legal thing?
Cultural.
It's
Oh,
completely
okay.
cultural.
Oh, okay. I thought it was legal.
Oh, yeah.
I completely I completely disagree with that cultural quirk. Then
No, well, it's just a thing, I guess. Like,
Well,
someone
no, I think that
someone gives you good.
I feel like if the waiter of the wait or the waitress is being
Whoa.
paid fairly.
Whoa, group
There's
video
some
died.
businesses that have tip jars, like there are things like that in certain restaurants and
Yeah.
cafes.
Yeah, but why though? Because like the meal's like $90.
Oh, my
for two-
video died. What happened?
Yeah, group video died.
Wow.
Whoa.
The group video service is
unavailable
currently-
at the moment.
Yeah.
please try again a little later.
Damn, son.
Well, there goes our video. Oh,
Hold on.
there
I'm
it
back.
is.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm
It's
there.
very...
Hey,
We back, son. We
we're
back.
back.
All right.
Get wrecked.
This podcast is 100% professional, guys. I
Correct.
applaud you.
Hey,
I like
everybody! Look
how
at what
on the
Charizard
screen
just
your
posted.
picture is just dirt.
Let's see. Good night. Good night, Charizard.
Night, Charlotte.
Good night. Have fun, and see you next week, I guess.
Don't hyper evolve too much. Your hands will go raw.
You'll go blind.
You'll go blind. You'll have hair in your hands.
Harry Potter.
Hairy hands.
You just open their palms. There's just a bush of hair.
Yeah, just like this thick. Just like hair.
Yes.
Sanctus, why didn't you celebrate the 4th of July? Are you an American, Sanctus?
Do you hate America?
Do you hate America?
Are you
my
a
God.
terrorist? Are you a terrorist?
That reminds me of a game
I
I,
like how the
saw
people
on
asking
Kotaku.
this are not American.
There's a game on Kotaku where you have to use a mic and you have to clap to keep the American flag up on a pole, and if you let the flag reach the bottom, it changes to a picture of the French flag, and it says you hate America.
Oh my god. That's quite specific.
Yes, it's very specific.
That's a
If
very
you
specific
lose, you
thing.
hate America. And the longer you go, the faster you have to clap. And it has to be steady claps.
Reminds me of, have you ever played this GameCube game called Donkey Konga?
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually had it. I gave it away when I moved,
Oh,
but I
God.
actually had it, like the real congas, and you had to clap and play on the congas. It's ridiculous. My parents hated it because obviously it was noisy as fuck. And you had the weirdest song selection on earth. Like it had like
It really
video game
did.
music, then it had fucking Blink-182, then it had fucking Santana. It's like, then classic rock. It's like, okay, guys, I don't know what you're doing, but okay.
Hey, it was the precursor to Guitar Hero. And Rock
I guess.
Band.
Well, I think it was in the same era kind of thing. Yeah.
No, it came out after.
Yeah, it was after. I think it was after.
I think it was trying to like cash in on that craze.
Yeah. They're like, how do we make it Nintendo? Oh, Donkey Kong can play the congas. And everybody, somehow someone signed that off. Went like, hell yeah.
No, you just see their office. And there's the head guy is, how do we money? Like, that's the
Guitar
question.
Hero, how do we Nintendo?
How do we money? And you go down the line, you got the people giving the ordinary idea. It's like, oh, let's make a new IP. You have the next guy, oh, let's make another Legend of Zelda guy. And you have the guy at the end who's like, let's make a Donkey Kong game that's like Guitar Hero.
Well, get
drums.
this. No, you're gonna have that, but get this. With congas. Miyamoto fucking faints.
Please understand.
Iwata is like, he just puts in his glasses, he's like, guys, please understand. Please understand.
Please understand. Oh gosh, I just realized I'm gonna have to edit it together like 3 or 4 clips of video.
Damn, all those technical issues, dude.
Oh gosh, there's gonna be people cut off mid-sentence.
Anyway, do we have any other things left? This is
Let me see. Well, they released a character list for Hyrule Warriors, and there's another character on there that I didn't know about before.
Is it final or it's still just?
I don't think it's final, but this is here it says right here, we'll continue to update this as more characters are confirmed. For now, check out some of the fighters and their more powerful attacks. Okay, so we've got Link, Impa, Zelda, Midna,
Lena,
Agatha,
that's cool.
and Lana. Those are the ones I
She's
knew
a
about
new
before.
character just for the game. That's cool.
And then there's the introduction of Zant from Twilight Princess. The main villain.
They're making new characters exclusive to this game. Is Lana exclusive to this game? Apparently she is.
It looks like it.
Yeah,
I've never seen her before. She looks like a cool character. Yeah, she's exclusive to this game apparently.
That's quite awesome, actually.
That's actually quite cool that they're introducing new characters to the Zelda universe through Hyrule Warriors. I don't know if they're going to be canon, but I think was it confirmed that this game is canon? It was, right? This game is Zelda canon. I think it was confirmed.
I think what we speculated it is that Link's main story is going to be canon, but the ones that divert from that are not. That's probably how it's
look
gonna
at
be.
Link using the fire rod. That's fucking sick. Ah, this game, man. This game is gonna be so good. Hype.
Boom!
Bam! To the face. Fire rod to the face.
Here, let me see if I can get this on the stream. This is pretty damned awesome.
Whoa,
looking.
look at Zelda doing that fucking arrow thing.
Oh, that didn't work.
He's like he or she. I don't know exactly anymore. He or she is not on the list, but Sheik is basically in my mind is confirmed. Like they gotta have Sheik on the game.
Well, the thing is,
or make Zelda turn into Sheik, or
that's the weird thing. The role of Sheik is basically a parallel of Impa, and they have Impa in there. So in likelihood, there might not be Sheik because Impa is also one of the Sheikas.
But I don't know. It's Sheik.
I want Sheik in there. Yes, I want Sheik in there. But going by from what I think of the story, I don't think she'll be in there.
She should.
She should. I agree.
It would be my awesome dream.
Sheik is my favorite character to use on Smash Brothers.
Oh,
I juggle
so casual.
people.
So casual.
I juggle people.
I love using the chain. I'm getting someone to a corner of the map and just doing like with the chain. And
It's like it's as mean as taking your hand, pressing against their face, and then just smearing down across their face with your hand. That's the equivalent of putting someone in the corner with the chain.
Well, I have a buddy who mains Mr. Game & Watch, and he's quite good, so...
Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing. If you pull into 3D like the camera mode and look at Mr. Game & Watch.
Oh, he's actually a 3D model. Yeah.
He is not 2D.
It's not flat.
Yep.
That's weird. I don't
It's
know why.
supposed to be flat. My immersion is broken.
That's awesome. That oh God,
How the hell do you have immersion in Smash Bros?
Smash Bros, dude. Can we talk about Smash Bros? Let's talk about the kazoo thing. That's Smash Bros, I guess.
Oh my gosh, I
Oh,
want
it's
to
not on
play
the
that
titles
on
and oh, it's not on the things anymore.
Yeah,
It
that
used
was just something I showed you. I also showed
Oh.
I hope I showed you Dirt too. Showed Lore. I heard it get played for a moment on her computer, and then she paused it. Oh gosh, I want to play it on here, but I cannot.
I think I haven't talked about this before, but I think the new Smash Bros is gonna have a killer soundtrack. The tracks that I've heard
Oh,
so
yeah.
far are
Oh, yeah.
amazing. Like the
Dude,
new
all the
remix
Smash
for
Brothers
the new
games
Mega
have
Man,
been
the
amazing.
new Mega Man remix sounds amazing. The metal version of Mega Man's 2 Wily Castle, and the new metal version of Punch Out. Like, oh, so good.
Yeah, all the Smash Brothers have had good musical numbers, so if the trend follows and it improves, like each one has improved on the last one, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Real good.
It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, after the podcast, there's a music file I want to send you, Martin. It's amazing.
No worries.
Um,
Okay, what else, guys? What else is on the list?
see what else is on the list.
Something about FUTS news?
I think we just have that Fox News rips off the BioShock Infinite logo.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Let me pull it on here. Fox News, in their usual bouts of I don't know what they're thinking, they basically ripped off the BioShock Infinite logo to make a Defending the Homeland logo. The funny thing is that backdrop is literally the segment of the logo right during the splash screen where it does like a time lapse. You see like wind brushing it and it corrodes and the flag rips. That's before the flag rips.
And I haven't played BioShock Infinite yet. I have it, but I haven't played it yet. But isn't like in a whole sense a critique to hardcore nationality, like patriotism?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of funny that they use it because the game is about actually criticizing that kind of thing. Because they have like a whole like weird sect, underground sect, like of hardcore patriots or something like that in that game. I haven't played it yet, so something along those lines, I believe.
And then you get into the the Vox itself. They turned out to be just as bad.
But you know
After-
what? What's
after,
most
like,
likely,
3
what I'm betting, I would bet $100 that this is what happened. Probably the video editor or whoever like edits stuff, like the graphic designer for the channel. This is a gamer. You know, it's like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna use it as a small reference to whatever. Like, I'll just reference my favorite game on this. And people are like, oh my god, what's just ripping off? When it's probably just some guy, some intern, just being like, oh, this is that. That's funny. It's a cool reference. Some people will get it.
That's actually a pretty
That's
good
probably what
explanation.
happened. That's probably 100% what happened. And people
Well,
are just
it
hating
says
on Fox
here-
News, and it's just some guy.
No, it says here like that Ken Levine actually responded to a tweet about this.
Yeah?
And he said, so Fox and Friends is using BioShock Infinite logo. Isn't that copyright? And he responded, it's irony.
Yeah, they're just playing along. What else
it's
are they
like-
going to do?
It's like kind of hilarious. Really, you can go ahead, you know.
I bet some intern got yelled at after that, but well, I guess it's news, right? So like, there's no such thing as bad publicity, I guess. But I'm probably 100% sure there's just some intern being like, oh, whatever. Because it actually, like, it looks ugly. It looks like an amateur job.
It looks like they took the logo and then tried to imitate it in like 80s 3D modeling. If you look at like the Statue of Liberty behind it, it looks like something you'd see out of a very pixelated 80s cutscene.
So it looks like a very amateur job. So my guess is on that. Some intern just was like, okay. I love BioShock. Some people, like my nerdy friends, will get it.
We need to get them to look patriotic, though. These guys in this game, they were patriotic. So I'm gonna imitate them. I'm
gonna take that.
I'm gonna imitate them.
Yo, shout out for us being the only viewers right now.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's also on YouTube. that have yet.
Oh,
to
you know
come.
what? Dirt is actually not even registered on the viewer list, so it's just
I'm
three of us.
no, I'm on this. I think this is just. I'm not logged in, am I? No, I'm not.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird how I sometimes have thought that Twitch shouldn't account for logged out users, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it
Well,
kind of
they're-
like motivates people to log in. Like, oh, you want an account? Log in.
On one side,
Hey,
you would
I
want to get
told-
actual statistics. On the other night.
I just told Joebug that we're actually still on, so he's gonna come and hang out.
Who, Jarecrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Nice.
sad thing is, we're about out of topics. We're just about done.
Just
But
about
let's-
done with your butt to let you know. Hey.
Let's wait until it comes into chat and then just end it.
It's like, hi, Jericho. Well, that's the stream. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks everyone for coming along.
Okay, let's do something.
We forgot.
Let's do something really.
Our
Oh,
Special guest.
oh, before we do the special guest, just to drag it out a little bit, I guess. Do we
Oh,
want
the
to go
special guest
around?
once it gets on here.
Okay, do we want to go around and talk about what we've been playing recently or something like that, or?
Sure,
Sure.
we'll follow the clock as before. Merton.
Okay, so I'll start, I guess.
Put you immediately on the spot. It's your idea. You get it on the spot first.
I haven't played much stuff recently, but I guess recently I got into, not recently, but like about the end of last year I got into IV breeding and EV training. So I've been doing a lot of that on XNY, and it's been fun. It's actually quite easy on XNY. They simplified the system a lot. It still could be easier, but
I don't worry about silly things like
tedious
health.
for
I have a shed
Jerko,
engine.
Butts! What's up, Jerko? Welcome.
Jerko.
So I've been
Jerky
doing a
boy.
lot of that, and luckily, you guys know what Wonder Trade is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so through Wonder Trade, I actually got a Japanese Ditto, and that's good because there's a thing in the game called the Masuda method, which means that if you have two Pokemons from different regions, like different like real world regions, I'm not talking Kanto and Johto, I'm talking like a Japanese game or an American game, for example. If you breed them, the probabilities of getting a shiny are cut by half,
Nice.
which is insane. So I actually got a shiny Skarmory with 3 perfect IVs not too long ago, and a perfect nature. So yeah, it's I've been getting quite good at it and getting very good IVs on my pokes, and some of them are shiny. And so far I've gotten one shiny, so that's good. That's awesome. The sad thing is that I didn't notice when he hatched because the shiny Skarmory is like a little bit greener than the original one, so I literally didn't notice. Until
like,
I deposited and saw the
Skarmory.
little star next to it, it's like, oh, is this a shiny?
Oh, that reminds me. I was playing Pixelmon, like my first hour in the game on this server. Shiny Pidgey.
Oh, sweet, that's cool.
I still have that thing on that
How do
server.
they look again?
They're gold. Although I don't know about the Pidgey itself. I know, like Pidgeot's gold.
Yes, they're gold. On the anime, they're pink, and I like him more in the anime. Yeah, in the anime, there's an episode with fat, shiny Pidgeys, and they're all pink. I don't know if you guys remember.
Fat
Like,
shiny Pidgeys. I love it.
Fat, shiny little Pidgeys. It's like
Fat.
Pudge, but they're Pidgeys.
let me see if I can find a picture.
So much America!
So much America.
Yes.
Here it is, a picture from the anime. Oh my god. What is this? A picture for ants? Anyway.
Oh.
Just look at the...
I actually
There
went
it
and
is.
looked at the percentages because you said it cuts it in half, and I'm like, no, it has to do it more than that, and I was right. The encounter rate for a shiny Pokemon is 1 in 8,192, which is crazy. And the Matsuda method actually brings it down to 1 in 1,638.
Oof, so by
So it's-
4
it's
times.
five.
5 times?
5 times,
6,
yeah.
8 times? 8 times? I
Damn.
don't know. I'm not good at math.
24 times.
80 times!
4.
625
1,000,000
times.
times.
1,000 times.
That's from That's
Bulbapedia.
from Gen 4. I think Gen 5 is a little less even. Yeah, it reduces it by 6 times Gen 5.
Oh my
my
god,
God,
Martin made a
Martin is in
Solander
my
reference. You know, Jericho. What is this? A blank for ants?
Oh my gosh.
Do you like it, guys? Look at the picture. Yeah, they used to be pink. I like them more like that. They look cute.
Pudgy little pink bitches.
Little fat pink bitches. They look so like cuddly. Anyways, Dirt, what have you been playing recently?
Well, obviously I've been playing Paper Mario
Not
recently. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Girl
twist.
shock.
What a twist.
What a twist.
And of course, ever since then, I've been playing Soul Silver, practicing, getting
For
ready
Voltor Flip?
for Voltor Flip.
Yes. Yes. Hype. If I had my hype horn, I would.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Jokro
And,
says Dirt is my favorite.
Yes.
Thank
It's
you.
all of our favorites.
Aw, you're all my favorites too.
All my
Including
favorites.
me.
You can't have more than one favorite. That's what favorite means.
That's like saying everyone is unique just like everyone else. It contradicts itself.
Well, everyone
Okay,
is unique,
fine.
just like everyone else.
Just like all your guys's, I'm my favorite.
Geysers.
Yes, you guys's.
Geysers. We just
am my
shoot
own
steam. We
favorite.
just shoot hot steam all day. We're geysers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Lore, what have you been playing recently? I know you play a lot of like different games. Cookie Clicker.
A whole stream I've been playing Cookie Clicker. I'm up to 68.8 trillion cookies as we speak. I've been playing Dust Force. I'm trying to get my times down. I'm looking at Thor's splits. The great thing about Dust Force is they actually show replays of other people's gameplay.
Look at Jericho.
So you can like emulate that, and it makes it easier to get your times down. So I started on one at 30 seconds, and I've actually got it down to 23.4, which isn't bad, but the world record's 13 seconds, so I got a lot to go with that. I've been playing Half-Life 2 and trying to get the grenade boosts to work, as well as sharking and surfing, which is two very hard things to do to try and propel speed so that you can basically jump over land masses.
I'm fairly sure the term sharking means something completely else that's pretty damn wrong.
What does it
That's
mean?
what it's called in like Half-Life 2 source mod runners lingo.
What does it mean, Sanctus? What does it mean?
Sharking is running up to a random person and just yanking off their pants. And
Okay.
you can guess what gender usually targets what gender, which is why it's really, really bad.
I would do it to anybody. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm just
Here
kidding.
we just call just call it pantsing, and we do it to everyone.
Around here, we just call it a Monday.
Well, Monday. There goes the
Canadian
pants.
tradition. Monday, just pull down other people's pants.
Here's the thing. Whenever you're in an argument with someone, here's my pro tip. Get naked. It's really hard to keep your argument
Get
going
naked.
with
It's
both
really
people
hard.
are naked.
I'm just really preparing for my 24-hour stream. I'm looking at certain games and seeing whether they would be fun to play and see. I mean, like, the week that I'm doing my 24-hour stream, Ants is going to be here because, like, the people he lives with are away, so he might as well come here and hang out. So we're thinking of playing a couple of two-player games and
That's
also
sweet. That's awesome.
Goat Simulator. Goat Simulator
Dating.
has 2-player.
dating simulating games. So Hatterful Boyfriend will be voice acted by a drunk Law and a extremely probably annoyed Anthony at that point.
I'm not looking
Sweet.
forward to it.
Sweet. I'm so there.
I'm gonna be there as like I have a lot of work, so I just
And-
hang out a few
Yeah,
hours. But
definitely
I'll
have
be
to
there.
see
I'll be there
this.
for show.
hopefully a special part of the 24-hour stream is going to be if I can get a ukulele from that used bookstore.
Oh,
I will
damn.
sing you all "You're Going to Die Soon" by Sarah Silverman.
I love
Oh my
that song.
gosh.
I love that song. I love how she goes to a retirement home and sings it to all the old people.
And now
Yeah.
all I can think about is that scene in
Can I do
one of those Steel Panther music videos where Sarah Silverman is saying
Oh my god.
butt metal.
Can you do the one that's all like, do it in the butt because I love Jesus?
No, I probably refrain from singing that song,
What?
even though I'm Jewish, so I don't love Jesus. Jesus doesn't exist in our canon.
In our canon. On our canon. That's just fanfic for us.
Fanfiction.
No, like that's where the term actually comes from. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
Yes.
come for
Like we
we're-
started to use like Bible canon and religious canon for fan fiction.
We've just gone full
And-
circle.
Every hour,
Dude,
I'm making you one of
Jerkro,
my-
what are you talking? What highlight? What is the highlight?
Oh my
Jesus Christ, this isn't canon.
I think
The
he was
thing
talking
is,
about getting
Jerkro-
naked for an argument.
Oh,
I will be
Jerkro,
reading
there isn't
one of
a
my
highlight.
erotic novels every hour of my 24-hour stream, so that is 24 erotic novels that you will be
oh, sweet.
lovingly
Can
from
you
all my PCPs from
Can you-
all the years of writing.
can you read an erotic novel about me and Strider, please?
I am actually writing that as we talk about it. I'm writing in my head. Yep.
Awesome, sweet. Can you do a part where I just touch his abs and I just shut up and go, whoa?
It's gonna be very, very tame. It's not gonna be like
No, it's gonna be super subtle, but there's a lot of
I know the
sexual
name.
tension.
I know the
But it's
name.
just subtle.
The name
That's
of
the
the
best
story
fan
needs to
factor.
be 50 Shades of Merton.
50 Shades of Martin.
Martin.
50 Shades of Purrs.
Of course. Oh my god, you need to do that, please.
50 Shades of Purrs. And you have to do it in the voice that trails off.
Martin softly caresses Strider's hard, wet abs. There's
Why are they
silence in
wet?
the room.
Why?
Oh, that's you gotta make a reason why. You gotta backtrack.
Oh,
Maybe we're at
yeah.
the pool. Maybe we're at the
Maybe
beach.
you're at a pool. Who knows?
And Strider bent over towards Martin.
No, no,
and
and then
whispered
no,
into
Martin,
his
Martin
ear,
says, Martin
I'm
says,
naked.
No, Martin holds his breath and then goes, "Whoa, they really are hard."
And Strider says, "Do you know my love for you is as much as my follower count?"
And I go, 169?
Oh. I will also be reading
Oh my God.
Half-Life 2 Full Life Consequences
Oh
as
God.
well.
Sweet. 50 Shades of Purrs bestseller.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sanctus, why are you discoing?
Full life consequences.
Baby
Oh,
burn.
okay.
Sanctus
Should we bring
burn.
out our special guest?
Yes.
Let's bring out our special guest.
Oh, Sanctus hasn't
Right,
told us
okay.
what games he's been playing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, while
I should
Sanctus
that.
does his games that he's been playing,
Okay.
we'll work on getting the special guest here.
Okay, I've been playing like 4 or 5 games recently.
We're already laughing about it, and he hasn't even started.
Yes, I know. Okay,
This is terrible.
Goose Frabba. You're doing the face shit. Okay, so what on my channel I've been doing Dishonored, Bring More Witches, and Portal 2. Additionally, on Twitch, I've been doing
I just imagine whatever you say just being said by the guest.
I've been playing a bunch of shit on Twitch. Like, it's like bad comedy too, and maybe some Dynasty Warriors. Oh, God.
Oh my god.
I do want to get an excuse to play Long Live the Queen on stream.
Okay, I think the special guest is here, so should we introduce him?
Hold on. I need to change it on the stream so it doesn't say what that.
What? What are you talking about?
There we go. I've now changed the text. It no longer says her the Twitch name.
Oh, okay.
Dirt is no longer here.
Dirt had to leave for something.
Dirt had to step out.
Her 5 minutes were up.
Yeah.
Someone will get that reference. Anyway, here we have our friend
Sad Kermit.
Kermit from the Sesame Street franchise.
Miss Piggy, come back to me. She left me. She said I was drinking too much. And then she caught me in bed with Big Bird. It was a mistake. I still love you. Please come back to me. I love you, Miss Piggy.
Oh my god. I'm crying.
This is beautiful. I can't get any better than
Kermit, can you tell us about the night she left you?
Prime number.
Well, after catching me in bed with Big Bird, we had a lot of fights, and I swore we would go to a relationship counselor, but she just looked at me across the dinner table of delicious bugs and just said, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore, Kermit, I'm leaving. And she got up and drove out of my life.
So you're telling us she find you cheating, or did you find her cheating? What's that about?
No, it was a mistake. Look, after our series ended, I just went into a downward spiral, started drinking fermented bug juices. You know how it is. And I just wake up one day to find myself in bed with Big Bird. It was a mistake. Please come back. I love you.
holy fucking shit.
I'm crying. I'm legit crying. I'm so sad. I'm so sad for you.
Thank you, Mr. MrtnPrzStreams. I appreciate your sympathy.
One other question. So, what are you going to be doing next now that you have to leave without your true love?
You know, I'm going to rehab for my alcohol problem, and I'm hoping that one day that she and I can come back together because life is just nothing without Miss Piggy.
We broke Merton.
I've lost it. Look at, like, even my nose went all stuffed from the crying.
I can barely keep my eyes open. Calm yourself, Merton.
Thank you for your sympathy, friends.
We're here for you. Listen, Sad Kermit, I'm really glad that you came to our stream and shared your story. We support you and we wish you the best in your rehab and your new journey through life.
Yes, thank you, Mr. MrtnPrzStreams. I just have to say that all of this wouldn't be possible if not for great friends like you.
May your journey be bountiful, noble Kermit.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna die of laughter. Like, literally. Oh well, Sad Kermit.
You've ever had. Like I've got to say, this is the best guest we've ever had. It was very sad and tragic.
That was
I'm so glad we kicked off Dirt for this cast.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, Sad Kermit. See you around, I guess.
All right, thank you for...
we just one question before you. We are gonna get a sad Kermit stream.
Well, I'm just a frog. Sometimes I hang out in streams, but mostly in ponds.
No, I'm just a frog.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much, sad Kermit. See you around.
Thank you for having me.
Bye. Thanks. Oh, best.
Oh, blew Jerko's mind.
Jericho lost it.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking lost it. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna need a breather from that. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh.
I just think Sad Kermit should get a Twitch. Twitch.tv Sad Kermit.
Sad Kermit. She would be huge if she did Sad Kermit.
I don't know what you're talking about, because it is Kermit.
I mean, Sad Kermit would be huge if he made his own channel, sorry.
Yeah, I mean...
I just got confused.
That poor man.
That
I mean...
and that would cheer him up to have a nice following on Twitch. Could you imagine Sad Kermit and he's just playing solitaire all day? The saddest thing ever.
And just drinking.
Oh
It's just,
my
you can hear the ice clinging on his glass. It's like, welcome guys to another stream.
It was raining outside. It reminded
Hey,
me of
I
Miss
gotta-
Piggy.
It's like, hey, I got a really good hand today. Maybe it's not that bad today. Maybe things are looking up.
I tried to connect back with Miss Piggy. She got turned into a honey ham.
Oh my god. Oh, I saw a picture of Miss Pig on Facebook with her new boyfriend.
Oh. You lost Dirt.
Oh, Dirt, you're back?
Oh, it crashed.
Oh, no, we lost her.
If she rejoins and it makes me ring, I will cry.
Restart. No, it won't because it's on my end, right? I guess.
Probably. And there goes all the alignment on your window. You are now a fourth off of your frame.
That's okay, don't worry.
Oh, God.
Whoa, thanks, Sad Kermit. Really, we appreciate it. Best guest ever.
I think
There's
that's...
a Kickstarter account for Sad Kermit to get him through AAA.
I'm gonna talk to Dirt. I'm gonna talk to Sad Kermit, sorry, seriously, about that. About getting a Twitch account going. I would definitely do that. That's
Donate to Sad Kermit.
We could make him like the pet of the Saskats, like the official mascot. Sad
my
Kermit. We
gosh.
just invite him to streams randomly.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine?
I want to see that. Make it happen.
Actually, I was thinking of inviting Sad Kermit to play a game with me on my 24-hour stream
Do
now.
it, please do it. It has to be
It'll
a
be
depressing
Sad
game, a
Kermit
sad game.
hour.
It has to be a sad game, like
Dirt, we need to introduce you to Sad Kermit sometime.
yeah, Dirt. It's
Oh,
such
is
a shame
that-
that Dirt wasn't here when Sad Kermit
Yeah.
got here.
I'm sad that she dropped.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you know, I had some stuff
Oh,
to
hey.
take care of. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, her computer
that's a shame.
conveniently crashed when Sad Kermit
Ah.
came.
Such a bad
Such a
luck.
shame. So is that who the special guest was? Sad Kermit?
Sad Kermit, yeah.
Yep.
It was really sad. His story is quite heartbreaking. We were crying and stuff even.
Yeah.
We got really emotional.
That's really disappointing.
You can still see the tears streaming down Merton's face.
Oh my god. I legit started crying. That was insane.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I think it's time to end it.
Yep,
It's not going to get any better than that. We already hit. We're already plateaued.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start doing our outros. And just to throw you for a loop, we're starting down below with lore.
Alright, bye guys. Twitch.tv, LorIsAwesome.
Nice.
Next week is a pretty awesome week. Got a 24-hour stream coming on my Tuesday, your guys' Monday. Got a special guest of Anthony the whole week, which is pretty awesome.
Is Sad Kermit
Yeah.
making an appearance?
Yeah, Sad Kermit might be making an appearance on my 24-hour stream. We're gonna play a really sad game because, you know,
Yeah.
We're gonna have Sad Kermit watch dating sims.
Oh my god, sad Kermit playing the Stanley Parable. And he's
Maybe Zach Kermit realizing existentialism in the Stanley Parable.
yes, please. I just put a bottle of water in a sock. I don't know why, but that happened.
It's going to be a great week. Streaming every day next week, including the weekend. So please stop by. It's going to be a fun-ass week. And now to Dirt.
That's my favorite kind of week.
Hold on. I have a question
week.
for you, Lore. Is it going to be a fun-ass week or a fun-ass week?
I said that's my favorite kind of week, an ass week.
Yes.
Lore's ass week.
Ass week.
Cats. Brought to you by the Sass Cats and Sad Kermit.
Sasscats presents Sad Kermit in Ass Week.
In surround sound HD.
A production by
LorIsAwesome.
produced by LorIsAwesome. Produced, direct, and whatever written by
And the Jim Henson Company.
Can there be like an excerpt in the credits as a special thanks to the Lord of Melons?
Oh my god.
So
Anyways.
Dirt, you'll bye now.
Alright, hi, I'm InMyDayWeHadDirt, twitch.tv/InMyDayWeHadDirt. I do Paper Mario speedruns and the upcoming Voltorb Flip tutorial, and hopefully a Voltorb Flip race with MrtnPrzStreams there. MrtnPrzStreams.
Yay.
Purrs.
You gotta put your feeling in it. You gotta put feeling in it. MrtnPrzStreams.
MrtnPrzStreams.
There you go.
Oh my god, before we
Lady
leave, I gotta show you what Jerkro just sent to the Sasscat groups.
Oh god.
To the Sasscats group.
Go ahead, that was pretty much my outro.
There you go.
Let me see.
Sorry for interrupting you. I'm so sorry.
No, I was pretty much done anyway.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm gonna show it to the stream.
You gotta.
No, I'm showing it to the stream. One moment.
All right. Next time Sad
region.
Kermit's here, we should ask him to read that line.
Yeah, to
You don't need the whole world to love you. You know.
We totally
Maybe
should.
you just need one person.
I think he should have his own Twitch account, Sad Kermit, twitch.tv/Sad Kermit, and just use it occasionally. It doesn't have to be a thing, but I think it'll help him out.
Yeah, I can't get it to appear on the stream. I don't know why.
Maybe
Window
I think
capture's
it's
not working.
because it's Tumblr. I think Tumblr is kind of weird.
No, it's I'm capturing a screen area.
Anyway,
Window capture.
Dirt, are you done with your outro? You wanna keep going?
Yep. No, that was about it.
Merton. It's all
Okay.
you. Finish the mission.
I'm Martin Perez. I play games at twitch.tv.
Not Perez. It's
PrzStreams. It's gonna be a couple of exciting weeks ahead. I'm just about to finish Pokemon, so it's gonna be a big finale for that.
There it
I
is.
got quite big plans for that. Maybe a really long stream for it, just for the huge finale, beating Red and all this stuff. And then right after that, probably 69 follower special, Voltorb Flip race with Dirt, and 2 new series coming up. One of them is actually a co-op series, so I'm gonna be playing weekly with the same person, beating a game the whole way through. I think I can't tell you yet who's that gonna be. Who that's gonna be because oh my god, that gif. But yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming up. I'm very excited about those 2 new series. I really want to start playing a lot of different games. So yeah, that's coming up.
So is it my turn now?
Yeah, I think.
No, we don't.
Also
like
hype.
Oh.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, I am the Sanctus Next. You can find me here on Twitch or on YouTube, depending where you're watching this. Both of them is /the Sanctus Next. You can find it on the YouTube or Twitter. You can find it on Twitter too on the same
Dude,
extension.
keep going. Sorry.
As I said before, I was doing those 4 games I mentioned, but I do plan to do Long Live the Queen. I've got GM. I've got a ton of shit. Damn it! There's too much stuff. I'm getting lost. I give up.
As soon as this stream ends, I'm gonna go and see the past broadcast just to see the sad Kermit.
I'm going to do that too.
I think I
Right
will
up.
make Sad Kermit into a highlight, but I'm
It
also
was.
including the secret bonus clip that no
Yes.
one on here has seen.
Yes, the outtake. Is.
Yes.
Yes, there is a secret outtake that has been recorded.
Raid me? Should I even mention the voice crack? No problem. Whoops. What? What are you talking about, Jade? Also, a funny story. Last time,
You should voice crack.
one of the last times we went to Jericho's streams, he raided Strider right as he was offline. So we literally raided an offline channel.
We did. That was so fun.
And he's like, "We're like, stream, please." It's like, I just streamed for like hours. It's like, no, please stream again.
And he actually started streaming.
It was hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Jade, we can't raid you. You're not even streaming.
That's why I said it. Like that was funny. Dude, says Jericho.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know
so-
who we could raid.
do you hear what happened last time I raided Strider? No. What happened?
Here, go ahead and tell us then. I
What?
will read it aloud for
Allowed.
the people on YouTube so they can understand.
We raided him so hard that we crashed his stream. That's hilarious.
What the? Oh. How the hell did
Oh,
Outlook
look at
get
your
over
email. Look at your email. IT Tech. No reply.
That? What the hell is that? There it is.
Look at all that
Why
porn.
would I reply to them? Tech. Just taking my money.
Twitch. Looks a lot like my inbox.
Yep.
Dude, you have 1,014 unread emails.
Yep.
That's a lot of emails.
And there's emails in there dating back for like 5 years.
I bet. Same thing. I have like 300 as well, something crazy like that.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Any emails? I don't even have an
Any
email.
unread.
The funny thing is,
No, I
I
meant
have
any
I have a
unread.
second email. account.
You read every single one of them? Are you one of those people?
Fuck no, I just delete them.
Yes, Jade Star. Someone is going to be streaming right after this.
I was gonna be streaming. I'm not anymore because this ran for a little bit too long and it's actually been a slow night. But I know Lore is streaming right after this.
I'm streaming 30 minutes after this. I have to know my day.
There we go. So
Sweet.
although it won't actually be a raid, that's where I recommend heading. Although,
Yeah. So I will just
Okay,
link
sorry.
to her channel when the stream is
Yeah.
done. So you can just chill there and wait for that to start.
wait, someone's posted links to my chat. Time out.
Someone linked my freaking stream. You're all banned.
No rates allowed.
Ban! Ban Hammer! You know what? Better yet, ban Claymore! Yeah!
Why do you have so many weapons? Freaks me out.
This is the ban Claymore! Merton! 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 Purge Merton! Purge Merton! Purge!
Oh, I got timed out and banned?
Purge!
What?
He has to do it to one person a stream, dude.
Why did I get timed out? That's bullshit. I hate you, Sanctus next.
Purge!
I hate you.
Here's my size 12 boot. Please insert your face on it.
I've never been timed out ever before. I think.
There's
a
first
I'm-
for everything.
I'm always well behaved.
Yeah, bullshit! You went
And,
to freaking Jerkro's Skype call that one time. What's up, you fucking
What's
fuckers?
up, you fucking fuckers?
Hey, I was in character. Is that what they call it? I was in
Character my ass. You were being you.
I was being I was being Sassy Martin, which is a character different to real Martin.
No, it is.
Oh my god.
Jerker's
Real
like,
Martin
"Ha."
is sassy Martin.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Just for that, Merton, purge.
Oh my god. It's funny because the other day I was really hungry on my stream, like mad hungry. And I told all my mods, like, people started talking about food on my chat, and I was like, if people talk about food on my chat, I want you to delete the message and time them out for 3 seconds.
I talked about food.
Yeah, and people were like talking about food and getting timed out all over the place.
I got timed out during that because I talked about food. And I knew damn well what I was doing.
Because I was so hungry that I was like, nobody can talk about food.
MrtnPrzStreams.
Purge streams.
Purge streams. Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
That's hilarious.
This was probably the best podcast. I've got to say.
Even with the technical issues, it went awesome.
Yeah. I think I attribute it to my router being a month out of date on its internal clock.
I attribute it to Sad Kermit, who was so sad that it literally killed the stream 2 times.
You know what, Jade? Here, Jade. I'll make it so you don't feel left out. Purge.
Oh, damn.
There, now you don't get to feel left out.
Fatality. Fatality.
Jerkro, do you feel left out as well? You know what? He's antagonizing the other wrecked people, so Jerkro get wrecked. Oh my gosh, this is just bad.
This is going downhill real quick.
Flip around stream.
No, I'm doing a stream.
It's going downstream.
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 This man is gone mad with power. Hold on.
This man has gotten mad with us. Anyways, let's end it. I think we're done, right?
Yes, doesn't.
Sweet. Everyone, go to,
You said mad
let's-
with power?
Can we link to Lure?
Oh.
Or-
You're all
Okay.
banned.
Anyways, everybody.
Even me.
Anybody.
No, Dirt. Dirt's the only one that can speak in my channel.
You know what?
Everyone, go to that channel. Rate her with Sad Kermit.
This is a lightsaber cheese knife. I am mad with power.
Go rate her. With Sad Kermit and have fun. Have a good night, guys.
We're out of here. Everyone
I'm gonna
wave.
go rate her. I'm gonna go rate her right now.
Everyone wave.
She's offline.
That means you, Martin. Wave.
Oh, I'm rating Lore. Well, she's offline.
I said wave.
It's not offline. It's beautiful. Check it out.
Goodbye.